here. Happy Halloween. It's not
It's
Halloween
not even
yet, too.
Halloween yet. Don't do that.
It's not Halloween yet, but all
It's
the
all right, but
hoes
it's
are outside.
It's Halloween weekend now. It is
All the
Halloween.
all the
All the
hollow
Halloween
hoes are outside.
parties, all the Halloween parties happen this weekend.
Listen, there was a lot of ass out in Orlando last night. You hear me?
Trust me,
You
I
hear
know.
me?
You didn't invite me.
Ugh. I didn't invite myself, but I loved it though.
I
I
don't know
enjoyed
what
it.
the fuck is going on. Y'all are fighting the crack of dawn.
It was
Was
a full moon.
everybody's night
It was a
okay?
full moon in Orlando last night.
Oh, word.
Shit, I don't know about
There was a
y'all, but
lot of
I
full
was I
moons.
was
I went to
chilling
sleep at 10
yesterday.
o'clock, nigga. The moon wasn't
My
even
my
up when
night
I
was
went to
alright.
sleep.
My night was alright, but yeah, I ain't do much today.
I
For
had a
one,
great night.
I've been real disciplined, real focused this year. I ain't been stepping out. I ain't been doing no thought shit that y'all niggas be on.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Who is y'all?
well, I
You
wasn't thought.
included, nigga. That's why you
Yo,
responded
I
fast. You
swear to
guilty.
God, when y'all hear
You
rustling and
guilty.
shit in the background on the
You
pod,
guilty.
just know that it's me and fucking OZ scrapping. Cause I'm tired of this nigga, yo.
For sure being a thought.
Who was
Nah,
being a thot?
I
he was.
was.
Oh, okay.
Last night I was. I didn't do too much of that.
Thought
The
him is
Yeah.
past
fine.
two,
You know,
the
you know,
past
you
the
know, you
past
know,
two
you
weekends.
know it's different. You know it's different when you just get out of jail.
I cannot.
Yeah, I
That's
know
that
it
big
is.
nut. That big
Yeah,
nut.
he had
Hey,
to
this
get that out of system.
That's that baby making
Wolves
nut.
Den episode 34.
Subscribe
Everyone
and eat
is
a dick.
here. Subscriber eat a dick. Leo Cohen. Shout out to
Or
Leo
pussy.
Cohen, greatest executive of all time. Last week's pod was the funniest pod I ever fucking been a part of. I laughed entirely too much this entire week at that pod. I listened back to that pod at least 8 times.
I'm
Yeah,
screaming not 8 times.
I started it and I didn't finish it. Yo. I might
Same, man. I'm
actually do it.
slacking on that, yo.
Nah, I
Uh,
definitely watched it, and I
I'm
was dying
halfway through.
all over
I'm
again.
halfway
That
through.
I
It
shit
still
was
is
gotta
funny.
watch the shit from 2 weeks ago. I'm
It
slacking.
is funny.
Yeah.
that shit was
Everyone.
fucking hilarious.
We have a full cast here. Jay.Slx is fresh out of jail. If you missed that
Ah,
story last week, I broke it down last week, but shout out to him.
broke it down.
He made it
Yeah,
in.
he broke out. He
Welcome
was
back.
doing his he was doing his he was
My
doing
boy
his
is
Need for
free.
Speed, Fast and Furious shit. You know, he got locked up for doing the racing, the illegal race, and he was drag racing, won a couple pink slips. He got
Oh
arrested. Now he's
shit.
back out. Sold the cars that he won and shit.
Nigga
Well,
stupid.
better that than what I thought he was arrested for.
Nigga was out there
Right,
racing
right,
for
Nigga
right, right.
retarded.
pinks.
Some
I
funny
thought
shit.
they was trying to make the connection between him, the mayor of New York, and Puff.
Right, right,
Oh
right.
shit.
I remember
That's
that.
crazy.
That's what I thought he was a
But
part
He was
of.
at a couple of
Damn.
them Diddy parties.
he's back.
That's crazy.
Jay.Slx is here, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Derek, big Moto in the house.
International D.
It's the big moto.
Big Moto.
Oh my god.
Not the
Put some
little
I'm
one.
respect
back.
on his name.
I'm back.
He's back. Ain't got no. Do you got the butters out yet?
Yeah, of course. It's cold now, bro.
Yeah, he's stomping on him now.
Yeah,
Oh
you got
yeah.
the new ones, or you still got the sand ones, the baby blue shits that you wore this summer.
Yeah, you funny as hell.
Not the
I
ones
got
you
new
wore this
ones.
summer though.
I got I got I got
See,
new butters.
he trying to say you
I got
can't buy
black
no new
ones.
ones.
I always
That's
got
what
new
he's
butters.
saying.
I always got new
Say
butters.
you
I
work
gotta keep
construction, but you broke still. That's what he says. That's what I heard.
Nah, he just stylish. He trying to keep up with the times, trying to
I'm
match his
just
Timbs with his hat.
I'm my own wave. I always
Micaela's
been
here. She had an eventful fucking night last night.
Lots
And
of
that I
ass.
wasn't
And that
invited
Lots
to.
of ass.
That
I
I
I
met
wasn't
out
saw a
invited to.
bunch.
What
I
was she
saw a
I met
bunch
doing?
of
out on the
shit.
town.
There's a lot of
I met
ass.
out
Hey yo,
on
I
the
saw a
town.
bunch of shit in that group chat, and then I'm reading the comments, and you got this old man fucking excited early in
Yeah,
the
he
morning.
excited early, bro.
I'm
Nah,
always
nah.
That's
excited.
my
I'm
job.
always excited
Yo,
in the
Micaela and KT, you wasn't even there for that. I was already talking to him this morning, early in the
yeah
morning. We was talking about the
before all of
football.
y'all.
Micaela got
Yeah.
the sending the pictures of doing whatever she was doing last night. This nigga got excited. Nigga said, "Fuck football, yo." I haven't
Y'all
heard that
niggas
nigga talk about
ignoring.
football
Don't
this
be
morning
mad because
since.
I bring a little extra spice to the
OZ was
conversation.
like,
God
OZ
damn.
was like, yeah, you fucking up the conversation with this
Yeah, you
shit.
fucking up the bag, Micaela. Don't be distracting my mans. We talking about money over here in business. You over here distracting this man over here. Got him all riled up.
L's here and he's angry as usual, but this time he's not arguing with me. So thank God for that, and thank Michaela for that.
I'm crying. I didn't even notice that. I got the heat off you, Big Daddy.
Yeah,
It's
I
tough.
don't.
It's tough to be my friend, people. It's tough to be
It's
my friend
good.
because I hold
It
my friends
feels
accountable.
good. It
That's what
feels
it
good
is.
when you don't have to muster up the energy to argue with him early in the morning.
Yeah, because I expose people.
Just
I
sit
I
back
give
and
you
watch the
shit. I don't
show.
let my
It's good.
friends. You can't be my friend if I'm gonna let you off easy. I'm gonna tell you
Yo,
what you
where's
got.
the
I ain't no
Barbie
yes
music?
man.
Where's the Barbie music?
What is the problem?
She said, "Where's the Barbie music?" I'm done.
You need it, bro. God.
Where is
Yeah.
the
That's
problem? What's the problem?
disrespectful.
We could start there. We're gonna go. Kendrick did some fuck shit, and I'm gonna address it later. But
Oh God,
I
so
don't even know
aggressive.
what you're talking
I'm
about, but
sick
I'm
of it.
I'm dying to
I'm
hear it.
sick of
But go
that
ahead.
shit. And then I got a couple
I'm sick
funny
of that
questions.
shit.
I got a
First you
funny.
was sick of Cole last week. Now you sick of Kendrick?
I'm not sick of Cole.
All right.
I just don't like when Cole try to gaslight me with
Poe is the greatest,
that
bro.
stupid shit.
Cole is the
Yo,
We skipping the
greatest.
yo, Jay
introduction.
is dumb. He said,
Cole is
We
"Cole is
getting
the
becoming more
we
like
greatest."
getting
Big
straight
Sean.
to it.
It looked like it.
We ain't even finished the
I mean, hold up.
introduction.
Before we do that, before we get into it, we could get into it after this. But first, I want to know, why are you so
Angry.
So
angry?
mad,
Yeah,
I
why
don't
are you
think
so
I'm
so
mad,
angry.
mad?
I'm excited. I went to
so
sleep
mad
early. I
rapper.
played basketball last night. I was happy as hell playing ball. I still got it. You know what I'm saying? And I woke up this morning I'm already down 3-4 beers. It's a
Oh
great
God.
Oh,
morning.
that's what it is. You get the angry drunk.
That's
Okay.
not
Mm.
angry. It's being
He
excited.
said the angry
It's being
drunk.
overly excited. That's all it is.
He said
Yeah,
the
cause
angry
he,
You met my father before. You gotta know.
yeah, him and Micaela Bing was going at it for the last 20 minutes before we got on the pod.
For nothing, bro.
It's
I just
not
let it
going
flow.
bro.
at. It's called showing love.
When I came in the room, it was banging. I was like, "What the
For
fuck going on?"
nothing.
But we
You
could
was
get
grabbing
to
a
it.
whole lot of ass last night.
Yes, I
Where do y'all
was.
want
Tempted.
to start? Where
You
y'all
was
I
want
was
to
a
start?
whole
tempted.
Jay?
lesbian last
You was
night.
bi-curious last night. I don't want to hear that. That's what
Nah,
you
I
was for
wasn't no bi
Halloween.
curious. I
That's
wasn't
what
even
you was
fucking
for
with niggas.
Halloween. You was bi-curious.
I wasn't even fucking with
Mm,
niggas last night. I was
mm,
all on
You
the
was
bitches last
bi-curious for
night.
Halloween. That's what you were.
Mm,
uh,
mm, mm, mm. It was this little chocolate thing. That's all I gotta say.
I seen the Asian one too.
Oh, she was bad as fuck. I chased her down. I was like, Katana,
I want
Katana.
some.
Just tell
I
her she
want
can
some mushu.
slide on Tyrone.
I want
I was
some
like,
mushu.
Katana, please take a picture with. She was like, you want a picture with me? Yes, you're bad as fuck.
Did she have
Mm.
a
Yeah, that's
You
body though?
talking
Cause her
that's
about
face was
that
cute,
that
but
bitch you was just with?
yeah,
you got
Yeah.
Jonathan stuttering.
that's Chucky Cookie.
Nigga
Chucky
trying,
Cookie.
bro. I had my
Word,
little
I was missing
first
in action. So I
Trinidadian
need to
Korean
see.
bitch last night.
No, you did. You beat me to it.
I was dogging that.
That's too fire mixed. This
Some
light skinned
different shit.
Dominican beat me to it,
Yeah,
yo.
nah,
I'm
I'm
not
Jay, do
gonna
you have
lie.
It's
any?
the colored eyes. That's what it is, man.
I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep it a bug though. Like while we was doing it, that bitch was doing shit. It was like on some weird shit, man. I had to
niggas
stop and
tweak.
be like, "What the fuck is you doing?"
What is going on right now?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Do you remember how this goes? Do you
Hey,
remember how the pod?
It was a good night.
Besides that, what do you think about the Yankees?
Fuck the Yankees. Just like I say, fuck the Boston.
yo,
Fuck
stop
Yankees.
hating.
No,
Stop.
That's why y'all about to lose LAD. Even though if
I
They're
got you.
they're the goat.
this is what I gotta say. He said,
Don't
"I got you."
disrespect
He
the goat.
muted this
Don't
nigga.
disrespect. Yeah,
I put him on timeout.
All right, I got you.
yeah. Don't disrespect the goat.
nigga
Panda.
damn muted me, bro, I would have kept talking. I would have known. I didn't even hear that shit. I usually I hear it.
Nah,
Continue.
nah. I
What were you
mean,
saying before you were rudely interrupted?
it's cool, bro. The Dodgers was at home. They were expected to win at home. We got 3 games in New York starting Monday. What we
I just
really
want
need is Aaron
fuck
Judge to
Aaron
wake
Judge.
up.
You've been beating the Red Sox for so many years. Have y'all ever came up 3-1 3-0? I mean, what is it? Is it three? Nah. Yeah,
Yeah,
three
when we
zero.
when we faced y'all bum ass niggas, that was probably
Fuck
probably that only time.
That only time. So
fuck
it's been once. Y'all got it.
fuck
I know this
Boston.
is why it's personal when y'all bring up the Yankees. I know they did it on us once, but I don't think y'all gonna do it again, especially against LAD
That's
and
fine,
Shohei.
but
Hey, yo,
but
hey,
it's
yo.
Cause
not
one
3-0 right
weren't you
now.
ruined for Shohei? He not going to jail. You would have wished you was going to jail because y'all about to lose this year, my
See,
boy.
you're speeding. You're speeding now because that was my next question.
What was the question?
Do you still think he was innocent
Hell yeah.
after
Oh yeah,
he
y'all
gets?
y'all about to lose.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
about to
crazy,
lose.
bro.
You heard it
Hey
from a
man,
Yankee
he's
fan.
playing ball. That's all that matters. All that extra shit don't matter.
A real Yankee
Yeah,
fan would have said, nah, he
that's
should
why
have
his
been in
man had to
jail.
go sit down for a little while.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's
Give a little
fine.
time out. You
Yeah.
need it.
So you got it. Don't worry, I'm gonna make it to the series this year.
Nah, wait till the Dodgers win. He gonna be like, damn, that nigga should have
To
been in
be
jail, bro.
honest,
He did that
Yeah,
shit.
what you think? Hold up, what you
now
think?
hold on. This
What you
nigga
think his
crying
friend is
about
doing in
Shohei,
jail?
but he dead ass got injured that last game. So
He
like,
did, but it's okay. It's 2-0. I mean, there's history
man,
on coming back on 2-0,
I ain't
especially if
worried,
you're
bro.
playing away. But I don't think y'all
Not
gonna win.
worried. Like I said, all we really need is for Aaron Judge to wake the fuck up and everybody to just play decent.
He
Cause
should
right
have woke.
now it's
He should
only
have
two
woke up
niggas.
last year.
Right
I
now
think
it's
y'all
only two
forget.
niggas doing it all.
I think y'all forget. I think y'all are discounting Juan Soto too and this shit.
Yeah, nah, they
Nah,
discounted.
I'm
Yankees
not.
got a squad. Let's say that.
We do got a
Nah,
squad.
They got a squad. They've always had a squad since the motherfucking 50s. To say
Juan
that.
Soto's the one carrying the team right now.
Y'all niggas always had a squad every year in baseball team and in baseball league.
Yeah, but our dumbass manager the first game made a dumbass decision to take. He decided to put. First of all, he decided to walk Mookie Betts to put bases loaded. Take out our ace that was pitching a great game, and then put in a pitcher that hasn't pitched in like 4 months.
That was stupid because Mookie Betts, he's a hitter, but he strikes out a lot.
you don't think he threw it out? He threw the game.
The manager
The
Aaron
manager,
Judge.
yeah.
I
If
said
you
Aaron
let him
Judge.
Mookie
Aaron
Betts, how
Boone.
many people were on base when they let Mookie Betts walk?
It was two, but when him walking Mookie Betts, that's bases loaded to Freddie Freeman.
What was
And if
score?
you look at the stats, Freddie Freeman bases loaded versus left-handed pitchers, niggas batting like
Yes,
600.
exactly,
Like what,
exactly.
nigga?
I rather. How many outs was it when they let Mookie walk?
I think it was just like one out. But
Mm,
I think that's the reason why they did that. They don't want to face Mookie because he's a beast.
what was
But Freddie
score?
Freeman, hmm,
What was score?
it was like 3-2. We were up.
And he kind of got to. The manager got to do that. That's a business standpoint. He kind of got to,
He was up, bro. That
especially
all we
based off
needed to do was
stats.
get the 3 outs, and we won that
Weren't
game.
the Yankees? Weren't the Yankees up 2-0? I was at Six Flags and I came out and I looked at the fucking score and it was I think the Yankees were up 2.
I ain't
It
watch the game.
was
I
it
knew they
was
was gonna
three to
lose.
two. It was 3-2. But we won that game, bro. That game was scripted. We won. The shit is Aaron Boone, the fucking Yankees manager, decides to bring in a pitcher that hasn't pitched in like 5 years to pitch to one of the greatest niggas in their lineup with
Y'all were
bases
away
loaded.
though, right? The first two
Yeah,
games is
we
away.
were.
It's like basketball.
Yeah, we were away,
Yeah, so you're gonna take your chances away. I mean, I don't know. Against the Dodgers
bro.
and
But
the
it just
Yankees, I
doesn't
wouldn't
make
do it.
I
sense.
think I think y'all forgetting a very important detail, especially OZ. Coming to New York
Leave the best for last. I don't think
in
I'm
a
missing it.
World Series, coming to New York with the energy New York bring
You need the
in a
energy.
World Series is not the same as going to LA. I'm
It's
sorry that LA, the
not.
West
It's
Coast,
not.
cool, but LA does not bring the energy that New York brings.
Yeah,
You're
Facts.
right, but LA
That's
is
a
gonna come
fact.
up there. LA is is this
That's
at
a
least
fact.
this, LA is coming up. LA is coming up, and it's gonna be like that. Watch. You
but
mark my
listen to
words.
this. Listen to this. If you saw my IG post today, this is why Yankee fans is different.
Yeah,
They
always been
there
different.
there was a post that
I
somebody
think New York
posted.
fans are different.
Don't hate stuff.
Yeah, New York fans are different. But listen, this post said, "Attention, Yankee fans. We need to give Aaron Judge a standing ovation for the Game 3 and through the rest of the World Series. Yes, he is struggling, but he is our captain and
Yeah,
our leader.
morale and support.
Yeah, but this
The
was a post from niggas from New York. So think about that, bro.
Look,
Yeah.
Yankee fans
Bro.
are so real that it's even intimidating and scary to be. I wouldn't walk out with it if I was in New York and I was born and raised over there. I'm not walking outside with a Mets hat. You know what
Hell
I'm
nah.
saying? That's how serious
Right.
Yankees fans are.
Hell
There's
That's
a
all I'm
yeah.
lot
gonna
of
say.
Mets fans now,
Cause
though.
you'll
Yo,
catch a Yankee fan slap
no,
a
hello, hello,
Mets hat off
hello,
a nigga head. Like, yo,
hello,
Yep.
that ain't no New York team, nigga.
hello,
The Yankees is.
That's a
Yeah.
hello.
fact.
Go
Hello.
ahead, Micaela.
Damn, bro. I can read your text messages. The fuck?
Bro, we partying, bro.
I don't give a fuck. Pay attention.
You in front of my doorstep, so I throw hands
I
quick.
am, and I'm about to walk in and fuck you up. Open the
This
door.
play. This play. We
Fuck.
wet. We wet.
Talking all shit. I'm tired of you, fucking asshole.
Nah, we really started throwing hands at each other as soon as she walked in.
Yeah, good job, yo.
But yeah, I'm for LAD. I mean, Yankees got a chance now that your high is hurt. How bad is your high?
Nigga, even with that nigga there, we got a chance, bro. We won that first game. It's just the fucking dumbass
Nigga,
manager.
you see how delusional this guy sounds? We won that first game. Nigga, it marks a loss in history that y'all lost,
This
man.
guy.
Y'all lost.
What I'm trying to
I'm
say
being
is, if it
delusional.
wasn't for that mistake of our dumbass manager, we would have won.
Maybe.
And I'm backing up to what you're saying. If Shohei was there, like Shohei was there.
All right, so why don't you put yourself? All right,
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
you
Question,
putting
question,
yourself in other
question,
shoes. Why don't you
question,
put
question,
yourself in the manager's shoes? You got to
question.
save the best players for when you're in New York, right?
Bro, we're in the World Series. I'm throwing the best players right away. Niggas is dumb.
Yo,
Not
question,
away,
real
bro. Not away.
question, question. I got a question.
Listen,
Does anybody here believe in sports scripts?
Yes, I do.
Of course,
I mean, is it?
of course.
I wanna say, I
That's
believe
why
in
that
shit like
picture was
that.
pitching.
It's too much money involved.
Like the Yankees getting cleaned up in the series, I don't see that happening at all. There's just no way that that's gonna happen. It's New York, L.A., it's East Coast, West Coast, big for fucking
There's gonna be a
markets.
battle.
This shit was written.
Kendrick Lamar just came out with a song.
Right.
It's Aaron
From
Judge
the
and
West
it's
Coast. Y'all
Shohei,
about to lose, bro.
who both have been fucking phenomenal all season. Like you couldn't write this script any better,
Yo,
especially coming off of last year's World Series, which was trash.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar is being the face this year, bro. LAD got to win. I think LAD is
Uh,
winning. I'm sorry, Jonathan. And I hate the Yankees, so I'm not really sorry. I'm a Red Sox fan.
I don't know,
Whoa.
man. I don't know.
Whoa.
My answer to that is gonna be like, we'll see when Game
Somebody
Seven
boo this
hits.
man.
When was the last time y'all
Boo.
won?
2009,
How many
Against,
championships y'all got?
against.
27.
Like 20.
That's number one. Who's the second?
I don't even know because it don't matter who's second.
Oh, this nigga talking.
Ow.
Nigga. This is why Red Sox
We
and
number
Yankees hate
one,
each other,
nigga. That's
yo.
what that matters.
This is
Ow.
why Red Sox and Yankees hate
We
each
ain't
other.
worried about y'all. Fuck Boston.
Fuck Yankees, bro.
Tell niggas good night.
Let's talk about
Fuck
my Boston
Boston. One
Celtics
more
and the
time.
Boston fans. Let's talk about the Boston
And
fans
one
chanting
more
"fuck
time
the
for the people in the
Yankees."
back. Fuck Boston.
You know what? You know what? Let me ask y'all a question. Which is the better
Oh, good.
rivalry, Derek? Boston versus Los Angeles, and I'm just saying the states. I'm not saying teams. Or Boston versus New York.
Boston, New York.
You know what's
I
funny
Boston,
agree.
New
though?
I
York.
agree.
Boston is
Boston, New
not
That's
even
York.
true.
number. Boston is not even second.
Boston, New York.
I know. So I'm all right, Mr. Baseball Man. That's why I'm asking you questions, AI.
Boston is third.
And who's second?
Cardinals.
Cardinals? For
St.
real?
Yeah,
Louis.
How
yeah.
St. Louis.
many?
They got 11.
And how many we
Oh
got?
wow.
Y'all tied with number 4 because y'all whack with 9.
This nigga.
Who they tied with? Who they tied with?
You know
they
what it
tied.
is? The
They
only
tied with the
reason why the
A's.
Yankees got so many championships is
All right,
because of
the Angels.
The Babe Ruth curse. Okay.
You hear this guy?
Yeah,
Mm.
hear me. Cause
Hear me?
I know we can't talk too much about it. We young, but Derek can attest to this. You know,
Listen,
he was in the subway with the radio listening to baseball and shit.
This
Yankees
nigga's
versus Red
dumb,
Derek, go
yo. He
back
Sox
and
in the
said
talk
with
about
the
1940s
yourself.
radio.
and shit.
He said with
Derek,
the
go back and talk
radio.
like
Listen
the
to the
last
your
So
game
best,
you was
your
there, Derek, when
on the
we by
subway.
mistake traded Babe Ruth.
your best argument is
That
that
one.
you guys got the most recent
Yeah, I
chip.
can't with y'all
That's
niggas.
it.
Nah,
All the
because that's
extra
part of our
shit.
argument too. That's part of our argument too. We got rid of Babe Ruth and y'all got it. Y'all won championships with
Nah,
that man.
listen, listen, listen,
I won
listen.
championships with that man.
Your best
Y'all got
comeback to
27
all
with
of
that
this.
man.
Your best comeback to all of this is y'all won a recent chip in 2018. That's it. All the extra shit you saying, bro, that shit don't matter.
Mm.
I, I think history matters. I'm sorry.
Repeat after me. Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston.
History matters.
Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston.
Because of that. See, that's exactly what I was about to
Fuck
bring up. That's why it matters.
Dodgers only got 7 chips for the greatest, and they've been the greatest baseball team for like 4 or 5 years already.
They've
Yo,
been
I don't
great for a
see.
while.
You know why I don't see LA winning.
They choke artists too.
The
That's what people
choke
not
art,
seeing.
one, the choke
That's not
artist.
true. That's not true.
That's very true.
Because
They,
years
Look,
that's
ago,
then
I
that's
hold
not.
on,
had money
KT.
for LAD and ATL winning
Listen,
before the
Lewis.
season started. Guess who was going against each other? LAD and
Listen,
ATL.
Lewis.
Look at this
ATL
season though.
fumbled the
This
Listen.
bag.
season.
LAD won.
This
This
is why they
season,
choke
they
artists.
have been choking this entire
They
season.
ain't choke a couple years ago, bro, when I was in the
They
circle.
did
Well, it
though.
ain't a
They've
couple
been
years
choking
They
ago.
for
won.
years. Listen, they've been choking for years, bro. We all know the Dodgers been literally the most dangerous baseball team for the past what? I want to say
5 years.
8 years,
Like, let's say 5
like
years.
mad years, bro. And their last chip was 2020, bro. They've been choking since
Nigga,
2020.
exactly. 2020. That was before y'all got Shohei. Y'all lucky Shohei is hurt. How
Okay,
long
look, look,
Shohei
look,
hurt
look, look.
for?
Look at that's. You see, you bring up Otani, and Otani is the exact reason why I think they'll lose.
No,
Otani, you
Otani just
one,
got hurt.
bro.
This
But
is
what
this
I'm,
is year. Hold on, Jay. This is year one for Otani in LA. Yes,
hmm?
this is year one for
And look where
Otani
he's
in LA.
at.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
at the
yeah.
He's at the
Okay,
fucking
okay.
championship.
If I'm looking at sports scripts,
I'm not gonna
this, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds
go on,
me
start.
of LeBron in Miami year one, where they make it to the finals and they lose.
Yeah,
And then the storyline for the next year is, oh, they're back. This is their chance to redeem
yeah,
themselves. That kind of script. I see it.
yeah.
I see it playing out like that.
Man, all I'm saying is,
Yeah,
first of all,
that makes sense.
they would have made it would have made a huge difference if Otani was able to pitch. I'll give you that.
Why is he not allowed to pitch?
Not because he had got injured in his arm, so
Why
they
who's not allowed?
protecting it.
So the
Who's so
team is
high?
not letting him pitch.
Yeah, they protecting his arm.
Bro, yes. It's like putting that picture that Jonathan is so mad about. They gotta do that shit. They're not gonna hurt their best players now.
That's what I
No,
thought.
but what I'm trying to say is, look, this is the difference between that
That's enough.
and what you saying. Because your best pitchers are gonna come out, your best starters, but bullpen.
Not against the Dodgers.
Bro, Nestor is a starter and he's a bad starter. Like he's not bad, he's decent. But in a situation like that, I would not put in Nestor in, bro. We got Stroman back there. We got I forgot, I don't know how to spell this nigga. I don't know how to pronounce this nigga name. We got
Yeah.
Luke Weaver. I think he already, I don't know if he pitched that game. Yeah, he did pitch that game already. Bro, we have options, bro. This nigga brought in a nigga that's known for getting rocked. But not
So
even
do you
that. As a
agree? Do you
manager,
agree that some of the sports may be scripted then?
Absolutely.
I mean, I
Because now
believe
that I
that
I
think
there's a
do.
lot
about it,
of.
the more you talk, if he did that, maybe it was scripted. Because the way I look at it, Kendrick Lamar performed. I feel like it's LA's year. I mean, we talking about football and baseball is two different things, but at
I
the end of the
believe
day,
it's
I still look
scripted
at
in.
signs, and I
I
feel
believe it's
like
scripted in regular season, but I don't know about the World Series, bro.
I think it's scripted to an extent. Like if 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 whoever they want to win is gonna win if the game is tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if the game is close, then they're gonna give it to whoever it is that they want to win. Now, if you make the game to where one team is just blowing the other team out, and this is across all the sports,
you know,
then yeah, they can't do anything to fix that.
All I'm really saying is,
I think all
if
sports
it
is scripted.
wasn't a manager's job is to know numbers. Okay, this guy pitches well versus him. He pitches well versus him. Let me bring this guy in. Now this nigga gets rocked off for him. Let me not even bring him in. Now what I'm trying to say with that is, look up Freddie Freeman's stats versus people, like if people on a lefty and bases loaded. Cause you could get in depth with the stats.
hmm
This nigga is batting a ridiculous number of 600. That's like 80%. This 80% he's gonna get a hit.
this is who? This is
Yeah, he
Freddie.
got that. I'm
Freddie
talking about
Freeman.
movie. Oh, Freeman.
And on top of that, Freddie Freeman and himself, his name. He's one of the best
Yeah,
players out there, bro.
he's up there.
Why the fuck would you like if it just came, for example,
Cause I
he brought in Nestor and that showed me It proved to me that this nigga don't be looking at numbers as a manager.
You know,
But
That's
even
not a
that,
good
Jay, see,
manager.
but Jay,
you
you
know what
don't
I'm
see
gonna
that
say.
as part of the script.
But that's what I'm saying. For me to believe the World Series is scripted is a little crazy.
For me to believe the Yankees was winning, LAD had to lose against the Mets. That's all I gotta say. I don't see the Yankees winning this year. I'm sorry.
Let's see. I see it
We'll see. Game 3 tomorrow, right? Well,
on
today
Monday.
this is
Well,
coming.
tomorrow, yeah, Monday.
Y'all better not win because y'all only won once.
I might
Y'all
head
only
out to
came
the
back
Bronx.
after 3-1
I might go
once.
to the
So
Bronx. I might go to the Bronx. Just to not to the stadium, because yeah,
I'm not gonna lie
Leo.
though.
I haven't
I
worked out the details with the Leo Cohen deal, but
I was gonna do some
This
crazy shit
nigga
and go
dumb.
to a game, but when I saw them tickets being over a
This
thousand,
nigga dumb.
bro,
Nah, I'm
them
not
tickets
going.
was
I'm
over a
not going.
thousand,
Yeah, I'm
nigga.
not
Even
going
to
to the
sit with
stadium.
Jesus, bro.
yeah.
But if you just go around there to be lit.
All I want to say, my last thing to close this topic off is look at the.
yeah, later.
I believe a lot in that positivity, negativity shit. Just when y'all get the chance and y'all got me on IG, look at my last post.
And let me back up.
All right, you know what I want to finish off saying? Fuck Boston. All right, now let's move.
That's a
Yeah, I
fact.
love the
Fuck
Heat,
Boston.
bro. That's actually a thing, bro. Fuck Boston has been a slogan for years, so I love it. There's no better slogan than "fuck Boston." I gladly accept it. Y'all been hating on Boston since fucking the beginning of time, and I love it. I have one right here.
If I had a Celtics jersey, I'd put "fuck Boston" on the back of
Just,
it.
just get in your car and drive away.
Oh, my shit's over there. Y'all niggas are out of pocket for fucking going off this subject. You know, I would have just hung up at the end, you know, when y'all started talking about sports,
We
because I
expect
don't
to
know what
hear
the
this
fuck
from
y'all
you, so
talking
you're not
about.
saying nothing new.
But don't reorder that shit ever again. You understand me? I will quit this shit. I will go on the J.L.X. fucking, I don't know,
What you
hiatus.
talking about? You
I don't
still drunk, yo?
know. First of all,
Just
you're
braid,
still drunk, nigga.
just braid my
White
area.
Claw,
I just got drunk.
White Claw.
This is the last
I
resort. Been having
can't.
some strong beers before this.
Yo, I
This is
can't.
when you need water, but you still want to drink. So you're just like, fuck it, let me drink some seltzer alcohol.
What
Real
the
alcoholic shit.
This is a thing, by the way. When you get older and you start drinking a lot of beers and you start getting bloated, you're like, you know what? It's time for a seltzer alcohol.
that nigga
I
said?
don't want to drink
Seltzer
water
alcohol.
just straight up.
Yo, so you're like a baddie now.
Yep.
That's not what that means. It's,
Oh
you see,
shit.
it's sad that you gotta refer to niggas being a baddie just because he's trying to take care of his health. That's crazy.
Fucking drinking seltzer drink. Caleb, since we opened up with sports, I'll let you decide what this next topic will be. Do you want to go the Kendrick Lamar scissor bullshit interview,
Lil
or do you
Durk getting
want to
locked up.
go with the Chris Brown, Michael Jackson debate
Definitely
that
Comparison.
Brown
Tank
and
has going
argument.
on?
I'm sorry.
Comparison.
Not for that one. I want to argue this morning anyway. So yeah, let's go with Chris Brown.
Okay, Tank has been online for several weeks now.
I'm talking about the singer Tank, right?
Yes, he's
Okay.
been
Gay
going
ass,
Just to
on.
be clear.
no sock wearing
Yeah,
ass. Nigga.
Yeah.
I hate that nigga.
Right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Right. Right. Go ahead.
he's been on the internet for the last couple weeks saying that Chris Brown is more talented than Michael Jackson.
He should slap himself.
And before we get to our reasoning, I want to hear a vote here.
Yeah.
Who do we believe is more talented between Michael Jackson and Chris Brown? We could go one by
I
one.
want to hear Micaela first.
Oh, thank you. um,
Yeah. Take the
no,
floor.
I do not believe that Chris Brown is more talented than Michael. I think he followed the Michael blueprint, which a lot of artists that have came after him have done so. So no, I will not say that Chris Brown is more talented, but he is very talented, and I give him props for
We
whatever he
got
can.
we got one vote for Michael Jackson. L.
Um.
I'm leaving Michael out. We already agreed that he's an idol.
No. Her vote was
Michael
for
was the
Michael.
first like superstar type
But
shit.
you
You know,
said you said something. You said a statement. You said people before Chris Brown.
She
Because
said
if any,
people after Michael
have done
followed
before.
Michael. Yeah,
right?
Michael Follow
But I
Michael,
don't think I'm giving
not
anybody
just
top
Chris
two
Brown.
other than
Not
Chris
just Chris
Brown. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Okay, here's what Tank said. Tank
Brown.
said
That's Michael Jackson. That's two Michael Jacksons. I vote Michael
Right.
Jackson.
You
That's
can't
three.
put nobody on that nigga
Go ahead.
pedestal.
What
I
do you
guess that
vote,
answer
Kev?
that.
Kev,
I guess I answered my
What's your
perspective
wait,
Kev?
wait,
answer.
What's
wait,
your
wait,
vote?
wait, wait. Derek, you're going against your
My fault.
cousin.
I can't. I'm your
Yeah,
cousin.
sorry, young
Tito.
cuz. Sorry,
You're
young
going
cuz.
against your cousin, your little cousin.
I love my young cousin, but you not. Mike is the goat, man. He
As
made. I'm
far
gonna hit you
as
with. I'm gonna hit you with the
talent,
Dave Chappelle. He made Thriller. He
but
made.
listen, as far as talent, I wouldn't put, like Lewis said, I wouldn't put anybody under Michael if it's not Chris.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
agree with
like
Thank
y'all.
you.
Because
Chris.
if we're talking
That
talent,
sounds like you
I
saying
agree with
Chris.
y'all.
the kid
Nah,
could,
let
and
Jonathan talk.
he's,
He's actually saying some shit.
but listen, if we, as far as talent, the kid been doing it since he was young, singing, dancing, and not too many people know that he's actually a fucking great artist.
So was
Like
Michael
this
though.
nigga
You said
could.
so is who?
I'm
You
Michael
talking
said
was
so
doing
is
about.
it as a
who?
kid too.
I'm talking about drawing.
No, no.
Yeah,
Derek
but
said
so,
something. You said so is who?
No, Kev said so was Michael.
Michael was doing shit since even younger than Chris was.
Younger than
Jonathan
Chris
said the
Brown.
same thing I
Younger than
said.
Chris
He
But
Brown.
I
answered y'all
said
question without y'all
under.
realizing
I
it.
said under Michael.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
He
yeah,
already
yeah.
answered y'all
Okay,
question.
so you
Cause
already
we already
you
know
saying
Michael
Michael.
is the GOAT. Michael
So
is
we
the
all
GOAT.
vote Mike then. We all vote
So
Mike, right?
So
why I
all y'all
was
voted Mike.
I was responding
Yeah.
to Michaela the way I was because she said she mentioned Usher, people that was doing it before. Oh, you didn't?
It's
All right,
just
I'll mention him. I'll
All right,
mention him because he's up there.
cool.
So I'm not giving that title to Usher before him, even though I like Usher
Hell
more, and
no.
I'm very unbiased. I like Usher more. I think his slaps hit me a little more. You know, Chris Brown is almost my damn near. I
We're
saw
not
him,
talking about slaps though. We're talking,
Exactly. That's why
and
you.
that's where I got my argument. See, and Michaela gonna hate me for this,
and that's
but
why.
That's why
I'm
But
Lewis
am,
arguing.
said
am
it
I not
perfectly.
feeding to the
Go
argument
ahead.
though?
I'm
That's why I
listening.
said
Yeah.
I'm
Chris
listening.
Brown.
Lewis
I'm going
fed.
I like
He
Chris.
said
Usher
it
better,
perfect.
but
No,
Chris
but I'm
Brown
not
is
even
up.
talking Usher. I'm going Chris with Mike too.
Yeah.
I just think you can't put nobody over Mike, bro.
you
You just
can't.
Nah,
can't.
you can't. You
It's
can't,
hard
And
to
bro.
that's
hear
why, out
that.
of respect, I'm gonna choose Mike,
It's hard to hear
and
Chris
that.
Chris is
Brown been
under.
dancing with people he know in the studios. He
No,
ain't
he the
dance with
second.
he ain't go to Africa start dancing with them kids. He ain't
Hmm.
had much of an He had Chris
Okay,
Brown has
I ain't
had
never seen.
impact, but
Okay,
what type
okay,
of
cool,
impact
cool,
has he
cool. Slow,
had?
slow, slow down, slow down.
Mike
We're
had the
getting.
biggest impact ever.
Mike has the biggest impact of any artist
For
all time.
sure.
Ever,
Period. Bar none.
ever, ever.
Yo,
Motherfuckers just
go
passing
to
out.
Dominican Republic and meet my aunt.
Right.
My
I
aunt
never
love
seen
her some
people.
Michael Jackson,
I've never
and she
seen
don't know
people
no
Everybody loves
faint.
Mike.
English.
I've never
Okay,
seen
one at a
people
time. Hold on.
faint and cry and fucking just do the shit
Pass
they
the
do
fuck
when they
out.
see this dude, bro.
You probably ain't been to the Diddy party.
I can't.
You know why? It's because Michael
My
Jackson
bad.
in their time, Michael Jackson was killing it.
This is the part that I think people misconstrue in the talent argument.
Go ahead. Yeah, because that's
Mike's
the part I want to
impact.
get into. That's what
Mike's
I want
impact. What does Mike's impact have to do with the talent?
at all. Nothing.
Nah,
It's
And
but that's why I answered as far as
his impact
talent.
was still bigger. His impact was still bigger, but it doesn't have anything to
Yeah.
do with the
Well,
argument.
this is why I'm trying to get to a general
I
statement of
I think me and
things.
Lewis answered it correctly, bro. Literally.
Right.
ah. See, look. All right. Let me get to what Tank
He
said.
said, ah.
Tank says vocal. This and we could argue after, but Tank says vocal ability. Vocal ability. He's taking Chris over
And
Mike.
I don't believe in that. I feel like the only person who got a pure voice close to Mike is The Weeknd. Period, my nigga. Fuck is y'all
And
that's
talking about?
actually that's actually a good point.
that is a
The
good.
fuck
That
is
is
y'all talking
Lloyd.
about, my nigga?
Lloyd is the closest to fucking Michael Jackson. Fuck the weekend.
I think the Weeknd the only one who's close to him, yo.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you,
As
bro.
far
I'm
as
not
that
even a
pitch,
fan.
that sound, like that, I feel like that's it, yo.
I'm not
Nobody
even
That's
a
else
a
is
fan,
certain
but the
pitch.
weekend could sing his ass off.
That's a
yeah,
certain
like
pitch.
Mike,
That's a certain pitch that Mike could reach. I think Chris could
right?
hit that too.
I've never heard it,
I want to say
but I'm being
there
truthful.
are a lot of people who learned from Michael Jackson, and that's why I said what I said. Michael Jackson was
Hmm.
the first one to ever layer his own voice. He did his own backgrounds. He didn't do all this auto tune shit because they didn't even have auto tune when this nigga was
They
singing. You
definitely
understand
didn't.
what I'm telling you?
Talk
They
your
So this
Okay,
nigga,
shit.
definitely.
hold on,
wait, wait,
Michaela.
And he
wait,
made his own
wait,
Hold
wait,
on,
wait,
ad-libs.
hold on,
And
hold
he
on,
made
wait,
his
wait,
hold
own
wait.
on. Let her
ad-libs.
finish her point, L. Hold
Thank
on.
you. But this nigga was an actual instrument. Michael Jackson was the
Oh
only
my god.
person outside of Ray Charles. If you really know history, you know music, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm
James
gonna
Brown.
give Chris Brown his fucking flowers because he
Of
deserves them.
course, of
He's
course,
very
of
fucking
course.
talented, but you cannot
He's
put
not more
him up
talented
next
than
to
Mike,
Michael
dog.
Jackson and really try to fucking compare this shit. Now, to say that he came after this nigga, he carried on the legacy. I'll take that. But you're not gonna fucking sit up here and try to play that auto tune shit and say that fucking his vocals are better than Michael
Okay, let
Jackson.
me
Bro,
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Cause fair, you're making a fair point, and I agree with that part of the point. But that's where you start losing the argument here on my end, right?
mm, mm.
You're also it's also an unfair comparison when you're talking about the era that we're in, like
That's true.
that.
I get
And
that.
you, I hate the auto tune thing,
Yeah.
like that people bring up when they're doing this singer comparison shit,
Hmm.
because you need to learn, you need to know how to sing to be able to do auto tune.
That's true.
People
No,
think
for it to sound better, because let's there's a comparison of T Pain, who can actually fucking
T
sing in
Pain,
real
thank
life,
you,
and then
thank you.
fucking Lil Wayne
Bring
doing
that up.
auto tune songs. Not the same shit. It's
right,
not
it's
gonna
not the
be.
same. It's not the
T
same
Pain
if
is
you don't know
actually
how
a
to sing.
great singer, by the way.
Like it, auto tune doesn't isn't like a fucking automatic enhancer of anything. That's why I
No,
don't like
the
that
music
auto tune.
sounds very digital. Like the music
Yeah,
back in the
but
day when
but
you could
but
play on a fucking record player, and we talking
Again, but
MP3s or none of that shit.
see, but
The sound
but
that's the
quality.
unfair part. That's the unfair part.
but
You don't think that's it's unfair to compare? Yes, you got digital now, so but that you're dealing in digital. Like if that's not to say that if Chris had analog back in the day that he wouldn't still be who he is.
Oh,
nah,
I'm
but
not
but
denying that, and I would never
I
take
feel
that from
like
him. I'm not saying
I
that,
feel
but
like
even him himself has said that he's learned from Michael. So
but
to
I
me,
feel like
again, trying to compare the two eras, both of them have exceeded decades. We can go on about their performances and all
but
types
I'm
of shit.
talking about
Bitches paying for selfies with this nigga. I
Right.
get it, but what I'm
but I'm
saying is it's not fair to really try to compare vocals because of what you just said.
Right. Well, for
no,
yeah, I agree.
but
I
to
agree because
me,
that's
no,
part one, and I'm gonna let
but
Derek go. But that's part one of four. That's just to be mindful.
Right.
It's only
but
part one of four of
but
Tank's argument
but
here.
but okay, but listen, at the end of the day, I feel like that helps the point be proven. That auto tune shit don't fuck with no pure voice, my nigga. When a nigga hit a real note, yo, like and hold that shit. That's not auto tune. If you listen to Music Soul Child's Love, my nigga, when he hits the fucking note at the end, my nigga, and he that's singing, my nigga.
Yes.
That's what's
Yeah.
hard to do, my nigga.
You're arguing a different. I think y'all arguing for the side of the music aspect. I don't think y'all arguing the talent aspect. Because
But
when
you
you're
just
on
said that he's
stage,
vocally better than Michael, so that's
when
why
we're
we're
on
arguing.
stage, listen. This is my argument. When you're on stage, all that auto tune shit goes out the
Not
door.
true. Not true.
Right.
They could hook
Nah,
the
they bring
mics
that
up.
shit with them.
They could hook the mics
It's
up.
yeah, but it actually those mics tuned with the auto tune, it sounds fucking horrible. And somebody like Chris Brown, I've seen him, his performances, he not doing that shit. He takes them performances very serious. He's gonna
I
go
definitely
sing.
agree with you that Chris is going to
No, I've been
sing
to Chris
and he's going
Brown.
to
I've
do
been to
his
Chris Brown.
thing.
Well, that was the
But
first
I'm
part
also
of
saying Mike ain't never did no R&B shit.
The original shit was who was more talented, bro.
That's the question.
What are
What
you
Jason
talking
right.
about, Kev? Did you
But
just
Mike
say
y'all was
Michael
breaking.
Jackson didn't do
Mike didn't
R&B?
do no R&B 2000 shit. He was still
Yes,
doing
he
pop
did.
shit. And
Yes,
that
he
was his
did.
beef with the
The
that was
king
his
But,
of
beef with
pop.
the
That's what he
bruh,
was. That was the
no,
lane he was put in.
but that
no,
was his
no,
beef
time
with the
out,
label that
time
he
out,
couldn't do no
time
R&B
out,
shit.
time out, time out. Y'all both wrong.
What
Thank
the
you.
He did
fuck
butterflies.
going on?
He did butterflies and all that
Thank
shit.
you.
Nigga, that was R&B.
Thank
The
you.
fuck is
Talk
you
about he
talking
didn't do
about?
no but.
And that was in the 2000s. That's a fact, nigga. He's the GOAT. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, my nigga.
KT,
Every
it's
argument
fine,
y'all
bro.
want to
You're
go to,
wrong.
I'm gonna corner you. Every
Not
argument
KT
y'all want to go
is
to, I'm gonna
fine. You're
corner you.
wrong.
Nah, but
Fuck is
I
you
feel like
talking about, my
I'm the
nigga?
only person that see my brother's side. But at the end of the day, I'm still giving it to
Well,
Michael Jackson.
this is part 1 of 4.
Nah, because there's different
Okay,
aspects and
but
different
everything a
categories.
nigga tell you, I
Absolutely.
got a fact that's gonna prove over whatever they say. Okay,
Like
Don't acknowledge
R&B, baby.
talking about ain't no R&B. He found
gotta
one.
say
He found an R&B
hello.
song.
I'll fuck a bitch to that song, nigga.
Exactly. Thank you, Jay.
It still sound the same tone to me. I
He's
think the
not
I
beat
wrong
is
though.
R&B.
He just want to argue the fact because everybody else is on one page. I agree with you, Johnny. Tell him again. You wrong, and just sit down and hold up. Get you a blanket
Hey
of
man, it's
water.
fine. My niggas got me in a little group and they say, "Listen, you're wrong," and I was like, "I bet." Ah, y'all right.
Hey yo, we potting, so I gotta argue. But the
Who?
argument, my only argument is
Calm
this:
down.
Mike, and it's simple.
This
Mike
nigga
is
still
always saying,
arguing.
Mike is always saying in that same tone.
So does Chris.
Mhm.
And Chris, no, I don't think
Right.
so. I think Chris. I've
We
heard
are
Chris
the
in very
world.
different, sounding very different on one song from the next. And we're also forgetting that he's the one that they always call to go through the mic tribute.
And person, yeah, because
I
he's the
do
closest to it.
believe.
He's the
Let me
closest
say
to him
this.
that we
I do
got. He
believe
is.
that Michael Jackson had to tweak and try
He's the
harder
closest.
more to get that sound off than
Exactly.
Chris
That was his
Brown.
sound.
I
It was
do
unique.
believe that Chris Brown has a more natural singing voice than what Michael Jackson had. And Michael Jackson actually, he
What
just knew how to sing.
Derek?
Is how so it required
Right.
more talent. So that your question
Right.
is, which one
Right.
required more talent? Chris Brown, since he was a kid, he's just like Justin Bieber. They say, and it just so happens that even after puberty, they still sound great enough to actually still be part
Chris
of
came
that
out that he was
question.
13.
But the
Michael
thing
came out
is,
when he was 5.
Michael Jackson tweaked his voice. That nigga I feel like he had a deeper voice, and he
Yeah,
had
like his voice.
to find a way to actually make himself
And
sound
Mike
good
talk like Debo
without
too.
musical
Big
installation
dog.
and,
He
and
did.
these new
He had
talk
surgery.
technology.
He had surgery. He said
That's what
that.
I'm
Hmm.
See,
saying.
y'all are not really, I guess, educated in this enough to be talking about it
Oh,
because the shit that y'all keep saying, y'all don't know Michael. You don't know his history because of the shit that you're talking about.
Here go the next tank argument. Writing ability, he's going Chris over Mike. I agree. Mike wasn't writing these joints.
It don't
One
even
at a
matter
time.
that it don't even matter if Mike ain't write him or not, cause Chris don't write his shit. It don't
Thank you.
fucking
That's what I'm
matter.
saying. Now it's about writing.
Hold.
It
We're
don't
talking
matter.
talent. Chris, both of them have writers, but Chris has written for other people. Mike hasn't written for nobody. And Mike
Yes, he
had,
has. He wrote for
and
Floetry. He wrote for Neo. Like, stop playing with me. You don't know what the fuck
Neo
you
wrote for
talking
him.
about. And he wrote another song for Michael. What the fuck are you talking about?
Which one popped?
Now it's which one pop. Fuck you. I'm not. I'm done arguing with this nigga today.
Listen, bruh, he lost on a song that he didn't write out because somebody else sang it better than him, bro.
Chris wrote for
And
Rihanna.
that's fine. But listen,
Hits.
he lost out on a song because another nigga sounded better than him, bruh. So listen, at the end of the day, he still loses points, my nigga. That song "Bed" was supposed to be for Chris Brown. That nigga Jay Holiday sung it better than Chris Brown. Facts, facts,
We
bro.
are
yeah,
the
Jay Holiday
world.
killed that
That's
shit.
what
His
we
voice was
doing now.
That
his
those are
voice was
different
better.
high.
That's
Those
what
are
we doing
different.
now.
Who write on my I never discredit writers who write on my album. I got hella co-writers and we do certain shit, right? Describe. But it's just like this. They can write it. Who gonna sing it like me?
It's so hard to reach. Don't know what you're really looking for. Tell me if you need to. Tell me I'm the one you're looking for. Don't wanna be a secret. Transparency. When you look at me, you know I can teach you. Teach you everything. Show you everything. Stop! She said, it's so hard to reach. Don't know what you're really looking for. Tell me if you need to. Tell me I'm the one you're looking for. I wanna be see-through. Transparency. When you look at me, you know I can teach you. Teach you everything. Are you hearing me?
Yo, I got something to say.
Those are easy notes,
Let me
bro. I can hit
let me
all
no
them
no no.
Right.
notes.
Let me say
No,
this
you
real
can't.
quick. This
Yo,
nigga's
you can
only
play
arguing Chris
all the
Brown
Chris Brown
because
Hold
he
music
on,
was
if you
one at
fucking
a
want.
short.
time, yo. Let Michaela speak. Go ahead.
Yo only arguing this Chris Brown shit because he was fucking shorty to Chris Brown last night. Don't nobody want to hear that. Niggas don't. They probably don't bump Michael the fuck. But at the end of the day, you're gonna stop playing all these Chris Brown songs and not play not one Michael Jackson song. Like fuck out of here.
Listen, he could play as many Chris Brown songs as he wants. It's not gonna change my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah. It's cause you know what it is. I figured out what it is. What
It's
my
not gonna
problem?
change my
Why I'm
opinion.
looking at this whole shit way different than y'all's, and this is where I wash y'all in every single argument that
Why?
Tank
Because
had.
Chris Brown make fucking music.
No, because you're looking at Chris Brown versus Mike, and I'm looking at Chris Brown on his own versus Mike and Quincy Jones, and then R. Kelly writing joints for him, Neo writing
How
joints
you
for him, and a
looking at
bunch of other
Quincy
people
Jones?
writing
How
joints
you
for him.
looking at it with Quincy Jones? Quincy Jones ain't his talent. Quincy Jones
Quincy
ain't singing.
Jones,
Quincy Jones ain't
see,
singing.
people
Quincy Jones
credit
ain't
Mike for
dancing.
Thriller.
Quincy Jones ain't doing none of that shit.
Quincy Jones put together Thriller.
He
Quincy
might have wrote
Jones
the
was
song.
producing Thriller. He was
He might
writing
have
Thriller. He
he
was
might have
helping
wrote the
Mike a lot.
song, but
Mike was
but
the
Mike
talent and the voice,
but,
but
but Mike sang it and did the dancing himself. Like he was still the
that is
show.
true. That is
You know
true.
what I'm
But
saying?
when we're talking writing ability and when we're talking
Bruh, you're not gonna talk writing when
production
Chris Brown don't
ability,
write his motherfucking songs, bruh. We're not gonna do that. When
they
I just
both.
told you
But
he got a song taken
no
from him
singer
for not having
writes.
the voice for it, bruh. Like, come on, my nigga. Mike ain't never had a song taken from him because he couldn't sing that shit, my nigga. The fuck? That's
But
a fact, bruh.
no singers writing
Derek just went off on you,
all of their
bro.
songs.
Because
But
his
what I'm
point is
saying is Chris
futile to what I'm
Brown.
saying.
You
He
believe
said
Michael
boy
Jackson?
off.
Hold on, one thing. You believe Michael Jackson was penning more of his songs than Chris Brown was?
I
Yep.
do. I
Yep.
do.
I just want to say that
Chris
the
Brown ain't never
number,
been known for like writing no fucking song, bro, besides the shit for Rihanna, bro. That's
yo, the
it.
broad question was who's
He be getting
talented.
his songs written for him. That's a fact, bro.
The
Like
broad question was who was more
that shit is
talented.
Googleable. Go look at his shit, bro. He ain't writing his shit.
My
I'm
shit will
telling you.
forever be Michael is
He
more
just sing
talented.
it. So
Period.
and
I'm over
if
it.
we gonna do that, Mike still sung better and performed better than Chris. That's a fucking fact.
But you're
But they
looking
both got
again.
songs written
You
for them,
You
see,
heard
nigga.
the notes he just hit.
but you're taking one thing and saying,
It's
okay,
a
Mike is
fact.
better at him than this, but Mike don't have the versatility that Chris has.
Brown is more versatile as far as that he can sing and he can rap and shit like that. I'll give you
The
that.
four
It's
things,
just
the four
that's the
things that
time and
Tank
era.
argued was
That's
this.
the time and era we're in. Yeah.
The four things that Tank was arguing was vocal
hmm
ability, writing
hmm
ability,
hmm
production ability, and dancing ability. If I'm looking at all four of those things, I'm already
But
taking Mike out the equation in writing
but
and
neither one
producing
of
because I
but
don't
but
believe him to have done either one of those things without
but
Quincy Jones.
Chris Brown don't write or produce either. Chris Brown don't
Yes, he
make
does.
beats and he don't write.
That's not true.
Chris Brown do not make beats, bro. He do
But
not make
if
beats,
we're gonna
nigga.
argue, we're gonna argue vocal and dancing ability for the most part.
Yeah,
Dancing
that's the only way
ability
we
and
need to
vocal
go.
ability. I look
I
at
don't even know
Mike
what the
like,
fuck Tank
yes,
talking about.
Mike is great at singing in that one pitch that he's good at singing at. Mike is great at dancing in those one set of moves that he has. My argument is Chris can do all of that shit and then go
That's
fucking
why I don't
make
argue with
a
you.
backflip on beat to mask off.
Cause he not
Hey,
wrong.
hey,
I
Mike
mean,
created his dances. Chris don't. Go ahead. Keep
Exactly.
going.
That's
Go
not
I
ahead.
true.
yeah,
It's
That's a
not
mm,
fact.
true.
Go ahead.
That is true. What do you
whatever.
That's a fact.
call his
That's a
fucking
fact.
choreography?
That's a
Y'all
fact.
see
He follows
have y'all ever
choreography.
seen a Chris Brown choreography?
Bruh, he follows a choreographer, sir. He does not create them. He follows a choreographer.
Bro,
Mike
y'all
was the
lost your fucking mind.
choreographer. Mike
Uh,
was the choreographer. His dancers
That's a
followed him.
fact.
Listen,
Mike ain't doing no
dancing on
front
his
flip
tippy
to
toes. That
Mike
nigga was
ain't doing a
walking on his
backflip
toes.
on beat to mask off.
That nigga was
Chris
walking
could
on his
go and do
toes,
a
my nigga.
moonwalk in his sleep if he wants to.
nah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but
I'm
he
gonna
didn't
give you
Niggas
that.
create it.
never moonwalked before Michael.
But
So what are you
he
talking
didn't
about?
create it. He didn't create it. Everything
Thank
Chris
you.
does is followed from a choreographer, and Mike is the choreographer. He creates the routine. Chris doesn't. Bottom line, it's game over. Checkmate.
If I'm arguing talent and if I'm great at what I do, if I'm great, I'm the best at what I do, and then somebody comes and can do everything I do the same exact way, and then can do more on top of that, I'm not saying I'm more talented than him just because I came before him.
If you know your history, then Michael Jackson got a lot of moves from niggas like James Brown,
Yeah,
who
of course.
niggas don't give
That
credit
was his
for his
inspiration.
fucking
That was his
choreography
inspiration
and his
for
Yeah.
shit.
performances and shit
His
like that.
inspiration.
Right.
Shit,
So
his
that being
inspiration.
said, Michael took what was in his era and
Yeah,
fucking twisted that shit and did shit
it's
that
like
nobody else fucking
it's
did.
like Jordan
Chris
was
Brown
inspired by
can
Dr.
do
J.
shit that Michael did, but what monumental thing that we can say that Chris Brown has done that niggas now
Does
give
that
respect to
speak?
him?
See, what you're speaking to sounds like impact to me. That don't sound like the talent aspect of it.
I ain't gonna lie, cause
Talent. If you can, you
nah. I'm agree with him with that.
Go,
K.Marcé, you really pissing me off today with your arguments.
go
For the
ahead.
simple fact that when I say something then you switch and move the fucking goalpost. We're not doing that, bro. You
How is that a
gaslighting right
goalpost
now.
move though?
Wait. Listen, because you just said Chris Brown can do everything that Michael can do and did something better. Okay? That was your argument.
No,
What
and
I
did
said
more
was
on top of that.
James Brown was before Michael, and Michael stole moves from James Brown. He did everything James Brown did performance wise, was a performer, and then he took it and moved it to the next level
Mike is more
because he's
talented than
creating
James
shit.
Brown.
No. Michael did Thriller, like you said. Nobody has ever done a music video and made it a fucking movie before Michael. Niggas started doing that shit after Michael. Niggas have never done the moonwalk before Michael Jackson on the fucking Grammys in 1984.
But
After
that
that,
speaks to
still to this
impact.
day, niggas
That speaks to
moonwalk.
impact though. That does not speak to
No,
talent.
that's not
It does.
talented. He made up
It does.
something and niggas are
It
still
does.
emulating it. What
It
do you
does,
mean?
Cash. It
But
does, and
you're
this is where
arguing
this is.
more on
But
if I can
no, check
if
it out.
you dunk the ball first.
Check it out.
If you
Check it
dunk
out.
the ball first, yes, you're talented. If now I see that and you challenge me to who's more talented at dunking the ball, and I see how you dunk the ball, and I go and dunk the ball the same way you do, and now I invent something new on top of that, then you're not more talented than me just because you came first. You're
Nah,
impactful. You're
but
impactful
no,
because you
no,
you
That's where
you
I'm with
did
him on
influence
that.
me, but I
nah, but
took it.
yo,
That's where I'm with
I
him on
took your
but
that.
let him
craft,
finish. Let him
perfected it,
finish.
and then moved on and did more.
No, but
And
see,
Michaela
y'all
kind of
looking at it.
justified it by
You
bringing
looking at
James
it.
Brown up.
No,
So
but
that's why I'm
y'all
a
Yes.
looking.
devil's advocate.
Go
No,
ahead,
no,
Derek.
run with that
Get
narrative.
closer to
Y'all
your mic.
all.
I can't hear you.
I said, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? All right. I
Yeah.
said y'all all wrong. I said y'all looking at the wrong narrative. No, what she said didn't really justify what y'all saying. What she said is James Brown came before Mike, right? So James Brown inspired Mike, right? Same
Yeah,
way Dr. J
your
inspired
grandfather. Who's that?
Michael Jordan,
That's your grandfather or your uncle grandfather?
my great grandfather. So Dr. J inspired Mike, right? Mike took it to the next level. Both Mikes took it to the next level, whatever. However you want to look at it. Bruh, you're telling me it's more talent to do a front flip than create a fucking dance that nobody's ever done? That's hard to do. Hell the fuck no. The talent
No,
it was in the
it's
create.
doing
The
it's not
talent
creating
is
it. It's
in the
not creating it
creating.
though.
The talent
It's
is in
not
the
the creating
creating,
part that
sir.
I'm arguing. The creating part is not what I'm arguing.
It's like when we talk Nas wrote a song backwards.
I'm arguing the fact. I'm not arguing the creating part. Y'all have a creative thing. And see, when y'all get to the creative thing, y'all lose me because I don't take Mike to have done this shit by himself. I think a lot of that shit was Mike in him and Quincy creating that shit.
Quincy can't create a moonwalk, he can't dance.
Yeah, but Quincy produced all of Thriller.
That's the
Mike
beat,
was not.
bro.
Mike wasn't
That's
Mike before Thriller.
that's the
A lot of people leave that part out too. Mike wasn't Mike
bro,
before Thriller.
bro, that's the beat, my nigga. That's writing and producing. The talent is in the singing and the fucking the dancing, bro, which is what he was creating, bro. And his voice, his voice. He's
Okay,
singing.
but your argument in the creative. My argument is in execution. Chris
You're
can go
listen,
and execute all of
You
those
have
same
lost
moves
me
that Mike
on this
did.
subject.
yo, executing is mimicking, my nigga. That's not fucking talented. If I'm more, yo, you could create something, right? And if I'm more athletic than you, I can probably do it better than you. But I'm copying you, my nigga. Period. LeBron was more athletic than Jordan, but he wasn't fucking better than Jordan. Period. That's a fact. That's
Me and Ed
What
was
was
just
that
athleticism,
talking
bro.
about
last
that some
statement
shit.
you
So
just
like, now
made?
he trying
Because
to argue for another
don't
three
bring up
hours.
basketball because that's
Man, we
cold.
could bring
Yeah,
up
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Don't
Stay
We
bring
could
up
right
bring
there.
up,
basketball.
I
And
can't
mind you, I
believe.
am not a
we could
LeBron
bring up
fan,
whatever.
but
We
I
could
am
bring
very
up whatever.
unbiased.
It's
We could
weird,
bring up
Derek. I was
whatever.
thinking the same thing. It's the same
We could bring
argument.
up whatever. I came to play. Let's go.
What did you just say though?
It's the same
I
argument.
said, bruh.
We want to get back to basketball.
I said at the end of the day, bruh, athleticism, a person's athleticism. You could be more athletic than a person, my nigga. That's not talent. That's athleticism. You're born with athleticism, bro. Period. So what I'm saying is Chris Brown is more athletic than Michael Jackson because he does flips
Fact.
and shit like that. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that at the end of the day. But you didn't create a flip, my nigga. That's just a part of your athleticism, my nigga. To create the
I like
talent
that. I
is
like
in
that.
creating the move
Isn't
and
isn't
creating
part of
that
being
dance, my
legend
nigga.
almost like immortality? Like how last you long? How last you long? I'm not trying. I
How
mean,
long you
I
last?
see. I like how Derek broke that down. Derek, I love how he broke that down. I see that.
Legacy is what I'm saying. Not what
I
you
see the
thinking
way
about. You
that
dirty.
I see the way he looking
I'm
at it.
talking about legacy. You talking about
All right. I
how
just
long
wanted
Yeah,
you
you to.
think
see,
it lasts.
my argument, Derek,
I just
and in my
wanted you to
simple,
see how
let
I'm
me
looking at it. Thank you. Go ahead.
the way I'm looking at it to simplify it, I'm
Hmm.
looking at this argument very much like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
Like Kobe
That's
can
a
do all
different
of the same
argument.
things Mike
Don't
can do.
bring LeBron James up,
Okay.
though.
No,
Okay.
no, we're
All
not
right.
bringing LeBron into it.
Go ahead. Go
But
ahead. No.
I'm
Nah,
looking
you
more
got a
at
point. I'd rather have that
I'm,
comparison than LeBron.
right. I rather have. I'm looking more at Chris and Mike like that. Like Kobe can do all the things that
Yeah.
Mike did.
All
Hmm.
right.
Now,
But everybody wants to
So
be like
that's
Mike.
where the
That was
talent
the
thing is to
slogan.
me. Like I think they're both equally talented because they could both execute the same moves. All that. Yeah, Mike
Yeah.
was
Mike
the first one
started
to
it.
do it, but
I
Mike
don't
Yeah.
also
know.
had his inspiration with Dr. J and people like that. That's
Right.
always gonna happen.
Right.
But my
Somebody's gonna
thing
always
was, okay,
inspire
Kobe,
somebody.
can Kobe create new moves? And in Chris' situation, I feel like he created more. He took that blueprint and then added to it. I see Tank's argument.
Well,
And I see Usher's argument. I'm a great potter. Look, I pissed
Fuck you.
Michaela off to turn
Fuck you,
the mic off.
Kev.
I'm not mad.
That's all I gotta
Nah,
say
for
about
I'm
sure.
that.
the
I
greatest
know.
podcast in the world.
You got her.
That was the
I
worst
turned the
argument.
4-on-1
I
into
thought I was prepared for that argument, but you took that shit somewhere I never expected you to take it, and I'm
Yo,
really
I
upset.
ain't,
Like I'm in my feelings right now.
I
I'm
ain't
mad.
never.
You hurt my feelings, and I don't say that to many people, but I'm gonna
Yo.
say it, and I'm saying it on a recorded line that you
Mm,
hurt my fucking
Recorded
feelings
line. She
mm,
old school with
with
it. You
this
mean
argument,
live?
bro.
Let's teach
No,
these
that's what I
old school
mean.
the
It's
new
being
Yeah,
recorded.
she
terminology
put
It's
of
a
the
things.
recorded line.
1982 on that shit.
Yeah, right.
Damn, bro.
Recorded line.
yo.
We're gonna show your age here.
No, nigga,
Yo.
I show my job. That's what I do. Don't play with me.
Mm,
Okay, I got
Oh,
the
she
same
worked for the
job you
feds.
have. Remember
I don't
that.
work
nah,
for no
nah,
fucking feds.
nah.
All y'all
I
niggas be
work.
locked up.
Damn.
I had you
Going for the.
niggas in Pelican Bay.
I didn't. I didn't. I didn't do it,
Shoot
Mikhail.
program,
Okay.
nigga.
Okay,
I didn't do it.
here's a lighter
Yo, was the
topic that
next
we could
topic
discuss and
was the
maybe
next topic about LeBron or
no, not yet.
Nah,
We're
we're
not
not
moving
going
okay?
there
off
yet.
Mike yet.
He
Because
said
I'm
not
glad you
yet.
didn't bring LeBron up with this Michael Jordan and then Kobe
Oh
comparison
yeah,
to
we would have been
Michael
arguing for
Jackson
another
and Chris
3 hours.
Oh,
Brown.
one last thing, another comparison. If we wanted to do this, because you would piss me off with the producer shit and keep saying Quincy Jones. Fuck Quincy Jones. First of all, second of all, it's like saying Swiss Beats made the Rough Riders. He was dope and he added to that era, but he did not make DMX, Drag On, none of them niggas. You saying they were who they were
But
because of
where would
their
they be
talent.
without him?
Mhm. And where would he be without them?
It could have been another
But
producer.
also,
Where
There
would
was a
but
Biggie
lot
it's
of
be without
producers
Puff?
out.
but it's
Where
both,
would
man.
Biggie be without Puff?
But it's both,
He'd
man.
be alive. That's number one, but we ain't
Where
gonna
would
talk about
Clips?
that.
Damn.
Where would the
Yeah, that's
Clips
fine.
be without
You want to get
Pharrell?
deep into it.
No, no, but you're right, Kev. But it's both ways. Where would Pharrell be without the Clips? Where would any of them be
Right.
without each other?
Okay,
They
but
both
look,
help.
where
They
would
both help
Usher
each
be
other.
without
Uh,
JD?
It just sounds like
okay,
where would any
true.
of us be without any type of influence?
That's why I like y'all lose me with that Mike argument because Chris had none of those, and he also had an industry that was against him the entire time.
You sound like a fan, bro. Michael,
You act
you
like
sound
Mike
like a
didn't
Nah,
fan.
have the
but
whole child
I'm
molestation
gonna give
shit,
him his
bro.
points
Mike had
though.
that battle
I'm gonna
late.
give him his points though. I'm gonna
But
give
Mike
Kev
was
his
always
points.
chastised because he was weird and had.
You better learn how to throw magazines
Man,
in your whole
I
yeah.
ain't fucking
Jay,
slow.
you here?
You
I'm
don't
getting
learn how
ready.
to take that
What time you
safety
going?
button
I
off.
love the dedication.
What time you going?
You said what?
What time you going?
I'm getting out. Well, I'm about to be out right now. Like around 1:30, so I gotta be out.
Damn, my
I
phone on 20. Shit.
busy. We couldn't hold him down. We're still negotiating his contract.
I cannot.
I'm pretty sure he lost 5% by now.
To
We
be
got him.
honest, bro,
We got him on a part
I
time
didn't.
schedule.
I didn't
He
take.
said, to be honest.
I didn't go OT today for y'all niggas don't start crying and shit.
Oh
Uh,
man.
Cause
We got
I
a
Oh,
was about to do OT this whole weekend, nigga.
we got a PTP, a part time Potter.
Yeah, you know what I hope happens to us, and
I think
it's
is
very like
honestly matter of
biased.
fact that we're on the pod. I'ma say it. I think it's absolutely bonkers that my man's,
This nigga, yo.
that my man's. I'm not talking about a friend. I'm talking about my brothers. My
Down you
brothers
like that.
are feeling some type of way because
But you
I'd
get
rather do
bread.
OT at my career job for the
Mm.
pod. And I'm gonna end it off like that, and I'm gonna
Nah,
leave
cause it's deeper
quietly.
than that. That's what he don't
He said, I'm going
understand.
to
He got
leave
some grow.
quietly.
That's what he don't understand. He got some growing up to do. There's something about what you just said
Y'all
in which
heard
we
this,
want you to eat,
Potters?
my brother.
Y'all heard this,
We
Potters?
want you to eat, my brother. But the
I
thing
got
is,
some growing up to do
discipline
for
and a
being
man
loyal to my career.
and
I
being
Right.
a
got some
man of your
growing up to do.
word and discipline. That's all we saying.
Yeah, I'm disciplined to my career, nigga. Like what? I got some growing up to do for going to my career job. Like
Time management. Then
that
I
make
guess
no
that's the
sense,
next
bro.
argument.
That
Time
make no sense.
management.
But y'all
Time
heard it here,
management.
Potters. These are my brothers.
Time management. How about that?
I
What
Sound
got
time?
like
some
my life.
discipline and growing up to do.
So
What?
To
What?
call
communicate. I
off,
can't do
call
this
off
at
of
this
my
time.
job.
We can do it
I
later.
gotta call off of my job to come to the
Shoot the
You don't
pod.
shit.
got to. You got communicated. I ain't hear you had to work on a Sunday, nigga. I know I
Yeah,
am. You don't
I
hear me
can't.
saying no shit. I just worked around it.
Nigga, you don't work at 6 in the morning like I do, bro.
I wouldn't know that. You ain't say it.
You know I work early, bro. Come on now.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
And lately I've been doing 4 a.m. till 12.
Now they fuck 50. I'm like, what
Hear
you
this
fuck me
nigga.
for? Now they fuck the first baby mama. Listen.
This nigga, yeah.
Yo,
I don't
what you
know
fuck
Bye.
how
me
I get
for?
dragged into they little back
I
and
wish
forth
I
shit.
said that many excuses
Or
to my Chiefs, yo. They would have looked at me crazy.
But that's what I'm. See, you can't compare that because that's your job. Imagine me saying that to my job. Yo, I got a pod to attend to. Nigga, I'm getting fired.
yeah,
We know what you're saying, bro.
getting
That's the funny
fired.
part.
Exactly.
We
So
know
what you
exactly
just
what
said,
you're
it made no
saying.
sense.
If anything,
Ooh,
I'm just
shots
holding
And
the
that's
fired.
a
Chiefs
fact.
accountable for you, the
Mm-hmm.
co-host. That's all I'm saying.
Bro,
Shots
that's a
fired.
fact. What you
Shots
just said
fired.
made no sense. Because your chief is your job, right? You're in the
Right.
Navy. That's his job. So if I
Yeah.
go to my
I did more
supervisor,
though.
it don't matter about what you did, bro. It just, what you just said made no sense. Because if I go to my supervisor
Mm-hmm.
and be like, yo, I got to be
Shots
disciplined to
fired.
this pod, I'm getting fired. And I'm going to leave quietly.
He said that
Appreciate
was
it,
the
bro.
head. That was the headshot. He said I believe.
Yo, we got this
Absolutely
nigga in his
bonker.
bag, y'all.
Oh, he left.
He said I
He said
believe.
he's gonna leave quietly. He wasn't playing with you hoes.
He
Mm.
Oh,
was
he
throwing
actually
that up.
left.
Yo, he
He
hit you with the
did.
headshot and
I told
slid.
you if you push enough buttons, bro, you can get under anybody, bro.
Hey, we
Yo,
leaving that in.
he hit him with the.
I'm clowning.
I don't care how calm, cool, and collect you may sound on the pie. Ain't anybody
That
cool,
man
calm,
gotta go
collect
to
on this
work.
pie.
He
We
out. He
leaving
said
that.
what he needed to say. He gone.
He said
We leaving that part in.
he
He
hit him with
gonna
the
own
head.
it. He gonna own it today too. He
He
gonna
he hit
live by it. He
he got
gonna he gonna be in his Honda going 100 miles per hour in fourth
he
gear and
I
shit.
can't believe these niggas.
he hit him with the headshot and slid like I'm out, pal.
He threw the blower in his lap.
That nigga slammed the mic on the ground like
Yeah,
fuck.
my brothers kill me, bro. These are the
Ultimate
niggas. Yo,
mic
by the
drop.
way, Micaela and Dirk. These are the niggas I grew up with.
I just
Mhm.
don't know why he said fuck me for.
You know why he said
You
fuck
the
you.
main one, nigga.
Right.
I ain't say a fucking word about this shit.
Hey yo,
This been
Kev.
You the
y'all.
main one.
This
You
Hey
been
yo,
opened
y'all
the
Kev.
pod
arguing
with
and
that
shit.
shit.
Hey
What are
yo,
you
Kev
talking
sound
about? Yo,
like
you're delusional today. What's wrong with you? What you
Kev,
took yesterday?
Kev sound like
Me?
50.
Yeah.
Kev sound like 50.
What
What
I
I
got to
do?
do with this?
That nigga woke up and said fuck me.
Look, he sent a gift to the group chat with
I
a little mic
can't.
drop.
What? I'm
Hey
JK.
yo,
I'm just
didn't
kidding.
I just say that though? Didn't I
What
just
he
say he
say? What
dropped
he
the
say?
mic?
He
Didn't I
felt
just say?
guilty.
Didn't I just say that? I say yo, he dropped the mic. The
What
nigga
he
hit you
just dropped?
Obama out.
with the
Is that
headshot.
what he? Yo, this nigga, yo, nah, this nigga's
He Obama
predictable.
You know
outed
what
us,
my
bro.
This is
problem
a
is?
problem
Hold
with
up,
predictable
Michaela.
niggas, yo.
Huh?
I'm not the one pressing him about not showing up. I cut his ass on the
You
pod for
did.
pod purposes.
No, you're absolutely right.
I think
But
this is
OZ
what it
definitely
costs to
been
be my
riding his
friend.
ass. He
I
been
think that's
riding
really
his
what it
ass.
is.
He
This is what it
smoked you
costs to
on
be
that
my
shit. I
friend.
ain't
I
gonna
be
hold
having these niggas over the edge.
you. He smoked you. He smoked you in that argument and
Nah,
left.
but I
And
let him though. I let him though. I
yeah,
let
but
him
I
though,
don't
cause
understand
I
because you
wanted the pod to see that shit.
see. But I heard. I know what
I
your
heard
side of
that was
things
straight
is.
sassy.
His side of shit is
I get
isn't
what he's
not.
saying though.
You don't show. It's not. No, I'm talking about L. OZ side of shit is you just not showing up and not letting us know.
No, no, no,
Right.
no. As my father would say, tú hiciste un compromiso. You compromise. You made an agreement. That's it. Ain't no argument after that. That's it.
I see that. But he
That's it,
smoked
bro.
you.
I'm old school,
He
bro. He
smoked you.
old school too, so he know that.
He
That's
Kev
why he
smoked
had
said
to
you.
drop the mic real quick, nigga.
He
Kev
smoked
He
you,
said
used to
nigga.
hate
he
his
smoked
father growing up, nigga. I used to be like, yo, your father
You could
right, nigga. I was
you
that
could have
type of
won.
friend.
You could have
Kev.
won this
I was that
battle.
type of friend. I'm like, yo, nigga, I don't know what you complaining
I'm
about your
dead. If it
father,
was a
nigga. You
rap
grown,
battle,
nigga.
he won.
Yo,
You
he
wrong,
said
nigga.
Kev
I
said
used
he
to see the
smoked.
OG's perspective. I was like, yo, like
Kev said he
Fabulous said, I used to
smoked
hate
you.
these
All right,
niggas
all right,
more
all
than
right, quiet,
Tyreek,
quiet. All
bro.
right, slow down, slow down.
Kev said he smoked you.
He 3
Yo,
0 them.
that was hilarious.
That was a 3-0.
Don
That nigga
DeMarco.
said, he said if
Don
this
De,
is a rap battle, he won.
That was
Don
a 3-0
Nigga, the
DeMarco.
word.
Clarence.
He hit him with the Don
Nigga, the
DeMarco.
Clarence.
Back to
Before
the
we
schedule.
got thrown off
Back
by
to the
that
schedule. Right.
pod wars amongst the
Pod
pod,
Wars.
Amongst ourselves.
does I hope this argument isn't as long as the last argument is. I don't
Right.
think it should be. But
Do we care?
who believes Michael Jackson beat Pac the fuck up?
I don't believe that. Where did you hear that shit? Where did you
Nobody
hear?
heard this.
No. Where did you ever hear that from, bro? We was around. How the hell we didn't hear that?
I've never heard that nonsense.
Okay.
Michael Jackson was demure. He don't fight niggas.
Tight. So that means
Yeah.
Right.
no Mike and Quincy was tight. So that means Michael Jackson grew up. I mean, watch Quincy Jones' daughters grow up. Fast forward years later, Tupac is dating one of the daughters. I think it was Khadijah.
Yeah, I remember that.
They came out of Tupac comes out the party, disrespecting Khadijah like, shut up, come on, shut the fuck up and get in the car. Mike stepped to him, yo, you can't talk to her like that. He was like, Mike, mind your fucking business. Mike was like, no, that's like my niece. You ain't gonna just talk to her like that. Jackson and fucking Tupac start rumbling. Michael Jackson beat his ass.
I'm dying. I
That's
never heard that
I
before, but
never
I
heard
do
that.
know that Tupac was messing with Quincy Jones'
Yeah, I
daughter or
do
some
know that
shit like
too.
that.
Yeah. No, that he was going with her when he got killed. They
Mm-hmm.
said she told him that night to put a vest on. And he was like, "It's hot. I ain't wearing a vest."
Mm,
And basically saying if he'd have listened to her, he would have lived.
that's crazy.
Hmm.
That's wild though. I don't put it past him. Michael grew up in Gary, Indiana. Shit wasn't easy out there.
And yeah, Freddie Gibbs
Yeah,
hood, baby.
that's what I heard. I mean,
Yeah, I heard that story before. That's
I'm
Freddie
not
fucked up.
Gibbs.
sure. I'm not sure how credible this is. This is Tommy Too Smooth that said this. I'm
I
not
said,
sure
who
how
who who
credible.
said that? That's what I was gonna say. Who said that?
Right.
I'm
It's
not sure
Michael.
how credible
Oh.
it is, but in a hypothetical, if this is true, who
Yeah,
believes Mike beat Pac's ass?
I don't know if he beat his ass. Maybe they squabbled though.
Who got Mike winning?
I don't have Mike with it. And Mike wasn't big or nothing. Like,
Neither was
yeah,
Pac.
I don't see that. No, he wasn't, but still, like, I just don't even see Mike on some aggressively fighting, like going
Yeah.
crazy. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's
Kayla,
that's a weird
you got
that's
Mike
a
getting
that's
Pac's
a,
ass.
that's a weird ass fight, bro.
It's possible. Mike is agile.
I'm trying to
And
tell
to
you
your
about them
argument,
R&B.
didn't you say that
That nigga,
you thought that Tupac wasn't really a gangster? So
that
Yeah,
nigga,
try to tell you
who's
about
to
them
say Mike?
dances and shit too.
Who's to say
Remember,
Mike is a gangster?
that nigga
He
Mike,
did say that.
that nigga Mike knew karate.
Mike was a
That
crip.
nigga
Nah,
knew
Mike was
karate.
a crib.
Nigga dumb. That nigga came up under Joe Jackson, nigga.
Y'all know, yeah, exactly. That's my other point too. I was gonna bring up Joe Jackson. Y'all think Mike ain't learned nothing from Joe? I think
Mike
Mike.
been taking ass
I
whoopings his
think
whole
Mike.
life.
Word, I think Mike might have beat the dog shit out of Pocket. Now I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, you dumb. Rest in peace, both of them. These niggas retarded.
I think Mike was moving around
Nah, he
smooth.
beat the dog shit.
And rest in peace to both
I'm
Hit him with
dead.
the jab like
Pac
hee hee.
and Mike. But I
Hee
think, yeah, I
hee.
think Mike might have kicked his ass. I think Mike might have kicked him in his ass on the way out.
Mm.
Mike also wasn't about that bully shit. So low key, I wouldn't put it past him. It's probably just something we never heard about because his image, especially back then, like people's image was protected. Whitney Houston's another one. She was always doing drugs and wild, but niggas didn't know that shit because it wasn't in the tabloids until she started fucking with Bobby Brown. But it's just like certain celebrity shit wasn't. We weren't as privy to information like we are now. So
Yeah.
I don't discredit the story. Is what I'm saying.
Hmm. I mean, it could be some truth to it. I'm not. I don't know. You know what
Yo, if Suge wasn't there, Mike definitely whooped his ass.
I mean? Yo, stop it, fuck. He said Suge there.
Now I'm about to turn the fuck up.
Turn up. Shot, shot,
Let
shot,
me
shot, shot.
let me get my sábado gigante voice.
Oh, he's summoning the Santos, El
Um,
Santos.
who here?
He's summoning Don Francisco.
So Kendrick Lamar had an interview with SZA.
I
SZA
didn't.
interviewing him.
I didn't see it, but go ahead.
He was on the cover of Bazaar magazine, first male to be on that cover in years. And they did a little interview with SZA. It's not audio. They just had like a transcript of it. So I hope there is audio and maybe footage that comes out later on to this. But from the transcript, they got to talking about Not Like Us at some point.
Hmm.
So SZA asked him, "Can I ask you a hyper masculine question?" Interesting wording, but okay. "You can also tell me to shut the fuck up. What does Not Like Us mean to you?" This is the question SZA asked Kendrick. Kendrick, laughing, says, "Not like us. Not like us is the energy of who I am, the type of man I represent. Now, if you identify with the man that I represent," and SZA cuts him off, says, "Break the man down for me." Great interviewer, I believe. Kendrick goes on to say, "This man has morals, he has values, he believes in something, he stands on something. He's not pandering, he's a man who can recognize his mistakes and not be afraid to share the mistakes, and can dig deep down into fear-based ideologies or experiences to be able to express them without feeling like he's less of a man. If I'm thinking of Not Like Us, I'm thinking of me and whoever identifies with that." Cast, do you
Right, that
have
was
any
mad
thoughts on
politically
this
correct.
fucking
Like Micaela
bullshit that
said.
Kendrick Lamar had to say about Not Like Us?
He kind of broke that shit down, kind of slick, bro.
Yeah, Micaela said politically right.
Politically
Yo,
correct ass answer.
did
These
he
niggas.
did? That was definitely a politically correct answer, Cass.
That was on
But
point. You can't
look,
be mad at that man for that.
without
He said, "I'm
having to,
about to perform at the Super Bowl. Let me shut the
yeah,
fuck up."
without having to dig and say some slick shit or some bullshit, he answered that shit.
Everybody knew that shit was about Drake.
He
It
answered
was
that
about
shit
a beef.
on point. Like,
His publicist wrote that shit before he
that's
came out.
wild. That's a wild response. His rebuttal
Yeah.
was crazy than a motherfucker.
And the hyper masculine. I don't get that part. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that was
What
a
that
wild way
mean?
to ask the question too, hyper man. What does that mean?
Hyper masculine.
Mhm.
And SZA's kind of neutral in this because she's the only one that gets it off. I guess it's because she's a,
A fe-
a, a
But
female, yeah.
there's some underlying shit with that too, because there's a theory that SZA and Drake used to fuck with each other.
That's
So
not a
from that
theory. Drake
angle,
said that himself.
yeah.
He said in the
okay.
song.
So what I'm saying, that was her being messy.
Well, Drake and SZA have been working on music and they've been in videos together recently. They seem to have a good relationship, and she even confirmed in an interview that she's a fan of his and that
But she's
they're
toxic
pretty
as
good.
fuck. All her songs are toxic. She's the female fucking future.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
I love SZA.
Female future. She's
hey,
stupid.
That's why I love me some SZA.
she,
Toxic as fuck.
hey,
I
shout
think
out
she was
to Big Jersey.
She be
Yeah.
on shrooms too.
I think she was being messy.
She,
That's me.
she be on.
That's a woman's perspective,
She be on.
honestly.
She be on.
Because I'm not about to ask the next man about a nigga that I know he beefing with and I'm supposed to be cool with.
I get it.
That's her being messy.
Well, and she's in a unique position because she's a label mate with Kendrick, and Kendrick's slash mentor friend. and then she just is a big fan of Drake, and she had her little relationship with Drake, whatever that was. So, for the magazine to ask you to interview him, I'm sure they were expecting you to ask about that record. Because if it wasn't for that, I don't even think he's on the cover of this magazine.
Oh, what's
So,
the hyper masculine part about? That's what I'm saying.
well, maybe because of the beef, I guess. And that's why she also prefaced it with saying, "You can tell me to shut the fuck up."
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like that proves the
I'm just
point.
caught. I'm just fucking caught on that response. The first thing that you know what played in my head as soon as that he finished, I finished reading that bullshit that he said.
On the teleprompter.
Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. That's the first thing that popped up in my head when I heard that shit, and that's exactly my point with fucking Kendrick Lamar. All this fake deep bullshit that he does, I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Bro, he's smart,
Tell
nigga.
him why you mad, son.
He is intelligent. He is creative as fuck. I'm not arguing this for the fucking Kendrick Lamar fans out there. He is fucking brilliant. Yes.
He's smart.
Do I think he drags shit? And do I think your fans drag shit? And I think you play into them dragging shit? Absolutely.
He's
Because
a
why the
gentleman.
fuck would you just not say, oh yeah, that was me frying his ass up? End of story. You had to come over here with this boogeyman bullshit that you just. What the fuck was he talking about? Yeah?
Nigga said bookie
Shut the
man
fuck up.
bullshit.
I can't with this guy.
And then I hear Maul talking about Maul from the Rory and Maul podcast, who has a great relationship with the OVO Connect as well, I believe. But Maul is over here talking about him and Drake's conversation during the beef, and I thought it was hilarious because that's exactly how I was probably processing that shit too.
I didn't hear none of the records.
You never heard anything beforehand?
Nah.
Because
that is a narrative.
Because that was a narrative that like you knew before, and Drake was kind of feeding you stuff, and like.
Nah, but me and Drake talk about. We obviously talked about the situation in the battle, but we don't really talk about this shit as much as people think. Like we talk about regular shit.
Mm-hmm.
And when we do speak, it's always about shit that has just regular, just random shit. It wasn't as much talking about the beef. Like we laugh at certain shit. Like when we heard certain songs, like I text him like shit and just start laughing.
What'd
like,
you laugh at?
It was some shit that Kendrick said. It was a bar, and I had texted him the bar, and we just started laughing.
Was it about the kid, the 11-year-old?
No, that wasn't. That was just ridiculous. But it was I think it was when I think it was the other vaginal option.
Yeah. What OVO stand for? Worst bar in the whole beat.
You think that was the worst bar in the whole beat?
Yeah.
Absolutely. What is the other vaginal option? What is that? Because where I'm from, I know exactly what that is, and it's like, whoa.
Oh, would you call the butt the other vaginal option? Yeah.
Well, it's not vaginal.
One
But it's
sounds
the other,
to say,
the
so
other
it's
option.
right?
What is the other vaginal option? Why we don't talk about that bar?
The urethra.
Why as a woman, why you ain't never talk about that bar?
That's exactly what I be thinking about Kendrick Lamar sometimes.
That's hilarious.
So nobody else
Well,
has anything to
Vixen.
say about this Kendrick bullshit that response that he said.
We all said it.
Y'all just gonna let him get away with this shit.
Bullshit.
Y'all just gonna
I
let him
mean,
go ahead and get away with this shit again, right?
what can we say?
It's bullshit. What you want me to say?
It's like Micaela said. He he know he got to perform for the Super Bowl. He about
He
to
not
say
trying to
something
fuck that
outlandish.
up.
He about to say something
This
outlandish.
is shot to blow the fuck up.
Man,
Kendrick
hand
ain't
him,
never really blow up. He blew up
man.
off a couple songs and shit, but he about to reach audiences he ain't reached before type shit. So he about to ride this
Kev,
wave. I
Kev,
ain't bad.
Kev wanted that nigga to say, "Yeah, that shit means nigga, I ain't a pedophile, motherfucker." Like that nigga Drake, nigga. That nigga means.
Keep Drake away from your kids.
It's like if you're gonna shoot, shoot for real. Like stop this fucking
That's what Kev
boogeyman
wanted.
bullshit, fucking Riddler conversation talk. He sound like the
The
Riddler when he
Riddler.
talk. He be trying to be the Riddler so bad.
Yo, you an idiot, yo.
Man, fucking extra.
That nigga
I'm
said
crying. I do
that nigga
Riddler.
said the Riddler.
Yeah,
Right?
Nigga
somebody
said,
go
It's
fucking
scary
hand him
face
his. Yeah,
ass.
somebody go hand him his Grammy right now.
yeah,
Fuck.
I can't upset Massa while I'm in the in the transformation.
What else we got, yo? Dirk went to jail.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
Mm,
That's tough, man.
That was wild.
Me and Derek was talking about that shit. That's tough.
Yeah.
Somebody informed me what happened because I saw he got the key to the city.
Mhm.
on some Diddy shit, got
I-
the key to the city, and now you locked up in the city, nigga.
That was the first
Nah,
thought
but at
I
least it
had.
wasn't for the same Diddy circumstances.
Yo, let me tell
Right.
you right now, Jersey, Florida, New York, any of these states, don't ever honor me with any key to anything.
He said anything. He said don't
I
ever.
like my freedom.
Yeah, that's really what
No,
it is.
sir. Them keys be the keys to jail.
The
And
key.
and
Hey,
it's like Lil Durk was preparing for it. He was
the
over there
keys to
going
your cell. Those the
Yo,
keys
they
to your
give,
going
and
cell.
paying a
here's the
lot
other.
of lie
Yo,
and
you know what
shit.
else? You know what else blew my mind about this shit? Pause. He got two keys.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I saw that when I read the thing.
What the fuck? Can somebody explain to me what the keys mean? Cause I never understood that. I just thought it was fly.
I heard it mean like basically like you could do anything in the city. Like anywhere you go, you ain't gotta
You
pay
get
for.
access
It's
like the
start
Like,
mayor.
it's
yeah, you
starting to
get
sound
VIP
like
access
yeah,
to
exactly.
everything. You
Yeah,
ain't gotta
some type
pay
of
for your meals. You ain't gotta pay for shit. Like you just like roll around like the president almost. Like,
What do you
what
gotta
it
have the
sound
key
like to
on you and
me
shit
is
all
just
the
like
time?
you
Like, how do you
got some
hey
explain?
yo, you
influence in the
dumb as
city.
hell. He said
Yeah,
you
like,
gotta have a key on you.
yeah, like how the fuck?
Hey yo,
Like,
this nigga,
I
yo,
got the
it's like,
key
yo,
in your cup.
your total is
I got
eighteen
the keys
seventy
in your
two. He
cup.
like, hold
look,
on,
pull
let
out
me
the
pull this
key,
key out of my pocket.
pull out the key and shit.
Yeah.
Like, hold up, bro. Here, take that. Yo,
Like,
go
Hold
get
oh,
it
a
for a
okay,
picture.
big
little bit.
dog.
You got a little bit of freedom before we cuff you up, bro.
Well, like, it's okay. All right, big dog, you got it. Show him a big ass key, like.
I'm crying.
Yeah,
And
you
how
are
long do you get to keep the key for?
until they take it back, I guess, or until you, I don't know, or
Hey,
if
yo,
you don't fuck
audience,
it
if
up.
you're listening now, right now, please inform me on these things because I do not understand. I just thought it was fly.
Yeah, he said I just thought it was fluff, but yeah, I don't know how long
It's like getting a star on the Walk of Fame.
your duration lasts. That's a good question. That, I'm not sure.
But
Let's
it's
see.
Probably a
crazy how
year.
these niggas getting
That
keys and
nigga
then
said, "Do
being
you
forced
gotta
to
have
pay
a
for
key
jail.
on you?"
He
That
got
nigga,
two keys,
that
and
nigga said,
then
"Gotta have a key on you."
Yo, here's a get out of jail free card. They
Kev
ain't
is
really gonna work,
crazy.
bro.
for real, like, what the
It
fuck?
ain't really gonna work. Just
It only
here.
works in Hawaii and on blackout days.
Go to the game, pull out the key. Yo, I'm going to the front seat, sir. All right.
Nah, you driving. See, look, they couldn't give me a key to the city. I'll be driving around. It's like got family in the crib, shorty. We can't go over there. There's family over there. It's
I
like
can't.
hotel. Nah, they booked. I know just the place. Hold on.
Nah, they booked.
They
What?
booked.
It's like what? It's like you know what? I know just a spot. Pull up to the city hall.
I can't.
Take the elevator up. Mayor's office.
This nigga said mayor's office.
Got a security right there. It's like ain't no problem. Look, back pocket. Boom, key.
This nigga
The
dumb.
key.
Let me
See,
in.
They
Let
about
me
to
in, big
search for you
dog.
for
Me
that
and
key,
Shorty
man.
about to fuck on the mayor's fucking
desk
couch.
on the
Nah.
desk. Dumb.
Oval Office face ass.
See,
Can I get some of that Monica
my
Lewinsky?
dumb ass would be using it for criminal
Can I
ways.
get
I'll be
some of
running.
that Monica
You thought Bill
Lewinsky?
Clinton. You thought Bill Clinton got some shit off. You give me a key
Yeah.
to the city. Why? Watch how I start acting.
I'm gonna be using it for criminal ways. I'm gonna be running red lights. Cops gonna be pulling me over. As soon as the
You
cop
and me
pull up
can
on me, I'm
parlay
gonna
some
pull out the.
chips.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out the key. Like, man, move, yo.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
all
pull
right,
out
all
that
right.
key.
Go ahead.
Derek,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna
you
just
pull out
tap you in
that
the
key,
forehead with the
they
key,
gon'
like, yo, nigga,
fucking
good
they
job.
gonna fire squad your ass.
Be
You play
blessed, my
around if you
nigga. Be
want.
blessed.
Yo.
All right, let me see. Let me see
But
what
he
the
got
AI.
locked up. His locked up shit, yo. They go max B him, bro. This nigga got conspiracy to for hire for
Nah, it's
murder and
bad. It's
shit.
bad.
They said, hold up.
He was just trying to turn his life
Before
around,
we
too.
get to his charges, let me see. I got the Google AI response.
Hey, Gemini.
The key to the city is an award given to people who have notable contributions to a city or its residents. Oh, I don't care about that. The
This
award is
Yeah,
also the award is also
I
known
don't
as
care.
the freedom of the city. The tradition dates back to medieval times when cities were walled and locked, and the key symbolized the recipient's freedom to enter and exit the city. Oh, that shit is fucking trash. Freedom to
Citywide.
enter and exit the city, like they got a big ass wall around the
Do the
city
complete
now.
opposite.
That is some
Extra freedom.
bullshit.
Yo, you dumb,
I
Kev.
knew this was
It's
some
taking their
bullshit.
I
freedom
said
now.
that is some
Yeah,
bullshit.
right.
I knew this
Complete
was some
opposite.
bullshit. Yo, do not give me. I take it back. Do not give me no key to no city.
Do not give me no key to no, because I'm gonna exit and enter as I wish anyway.
I don't want the key to
Yeah,
nothing. I'm gonna figure out my own.
No Diddy.
Right, no Diddy. I'm enter and exit
no
as I wish.
word.
No Diddy.
That was flagrant.
Right. Telling me I can enter him. Nigga, I do that anyway. That don't mean
Now
nothing.
what?
Holding
They,
niggas hostage in the city. That's crazy.
now what? What is he? Jail waiting for extradition.
Yo, they
Notice for
saying
hire.
basically he paid some niggas to try to get Quando Rondo, yo, and they shot up his shit, but they didn't hit Quando Rondo. They hit his cousin. They killed his cousin, but
Oh
basically
damn.
still murder. So they basically saying he's charged with setting up a murder.
Mm.
Conspiracy.
You going down, baby?
Right.
Yeah, you
Max
right.
B
Well,
is locked up
Right.
for conspiracy for robbery, and the robbery went wrong. It turned into a murder, and they gave him 30. That
Fuck
wasn't even
with
for a
that.
murder. I mean, it ended up being for a murder, but the intentions wasn't a murder. The intentions was robbery. His intentions was murder. So it's gonna be harsher.
Max B had the
Fuck with
worst lawyer of
that.
all time.
I agree with that too.
How much? How much? How many years they gave Max B? They gave him like
And they
100
gave that
years.
nigga 70, bro, and said he had to do 30.
And he really about to get out now, so he did half of it.
Yeah, about like 16.
Well, Dirk, they also said they had an informant in his crew.
Yeah. They were showing the pictures of the nigga. It was one of his peoples. One of I guess they got pictures of that nigga with him in the club and shit like that. Like,
They said he previously served a 12-year sentence and allegedly wore a wire for multiple years while around.
yep, yep,
Damn.
Dirk, so
yep.
Johnny Brasco his
Yeah,
ass.
nigga came home and said I'll be a rat and wear wires around these niggas. That's foul,
Damn.
bruh. He need like I hate
Hey, we don't condone that over here.
I hate snitches.
I
Rat
hate snitches. Sleeping with the
rats.
fishes by
That's
noon,
I
bitch.
hate rats. Me and the mayor of New York have that in common. The
I
war on
can't.
rats.
yeah,
The
The war on
world
rats.
rats.
the war on rats.
It continues.
Said me and the mayor.
Hey,
That
what's
better
going
be the
on?
only
What?
thing y'all niggas got in common.
We
Ain't no
definitely ain't
Diddy
got garbage cans
alliances.
and we definitely ain't got garbage cans and Diddy parties in common. That's
All
Fine.
right.
This Kansas Diddy
The
we
party.
ain't
way
got
you
that.
be responding.
We ain't got that in common.
Oh,
I
I'm
yeah,
got some
freaky, but I
Diddy
ain't that.
alliances going
I'm
y'all
on.
freaky,
didn't
but I
see.
ain't that freaky, nigga.
Y'all didn't
Shit,
see that.
I got a line.
Y'all didn't see. Speaking of Mayor Adams, y'all didn't see he was like defending Trump against these Harris
No,
allegations. Yeah,
no.
they say he was over there defending Trump over some shit that he said. I'm like, oh yeah, he trying to get his get out of jail free card.
Yeah, get your brown nosing ass out here, nigga. Sit your brown nosing ass the fuck down
You
somewhere.
know Trump be getting him out of jail and shit. All the rappers
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
jail. He
So you want
try.
a brown nose, nigga? He got Wayne and Kodak out. He can get me out,
He got
nigga.
more than
Yeah,
them two
Dirk.
out. He got
Dirk is in
ASAP
trouble.
out. He got Chef G out.
Yo, but on another note though, this little Dirk shit.
It's fucked up
Like,
though, bro. Cause this shit, if this shit stick, it's a wrap for him, dog. Like
it's
that,
absolutely. But that's why I also can't even
that
entertain hip
ass.
hop long because when the newer artists that are hot, they don't stick around for too long because they end up
Of
locked up
other shit
or yeah, or
or getting killed.
worse. Yeah.
Mm, mm.
And Dirk was one of the biggest stars that hip hop has had in a while now. So
Yeah, for the now generation, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Um, and he's like the face of the Chicago niggas right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Uh, it's crazy, bro.
I don't know nothing
But
about it.
it's fucked up. It's really because he had a leak in his camp. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, he was still playing. In the
In the
streets. Like,
streets.
yeah. So it's two things. You feel me? That account to it. Like, you definitely trusted the wrong nigga. Unfortunately, just fucked up. I don't condone rat shit. But two, you shouldn't even been. I can't express that more. I'm always say that. Uh, and
I
two,
see. I see.
call me the. Uh,
I
but
can't.
still, you know what I'm saying? You still you still was playing with
Hold on,
street
this is
shit,
a
bro.
live broadcast.
You
Yeah,
still you
right. He
my
crazy.
bad, live
Yeah,
people.
Leo
Ain't
Cohen
no
is
my
not gonna like
bad.
that.
I'm sorry, Leor, but we
We're
don't do
never gonna get on CNN this way.
don't do rap, man. Damn. I'm about to bring back Stop Snitching shirt.
We're just
Um
not gonna get on CNN this
sorry.
way.
But you know what I'm saying? But the other part is, bro, he still had his foot kind of in the street. He shouldn't even been really dealing with that. I get it. He probably felt the way of this about the Vaughn situation. I'm not knocking that, but you too high up on the ladder to be risking it. You know what I'm saying?
The internet went. The
For the
internet went and digged up his interview with Gillian Wallow a
uh-huh.
couple years ago, when Wallow was telling him, "Yo, like, stay away from this shit."
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
tough. That was a great episode. I watched that shit.
yeah.
That nigga was crying for that.
L
That
was
nigga was
telling me about
crying
it.
and
I
all
didn't see
that
that.
shit.
I
Nigga,
didn't see that episode. Yeah,
nigga,
L was
Lil
telling me
Durk
about
said, nigga, look, because Wallow was really getting into, because he did a whole bit, so we know. And yeah, he was shedding tears and all that. Nigga, Lil Durk response was, yo, that's crazy. This nigga shedding tears. But yeah, bro, that's just real life. Mind you, Lil Durk came, he pulled up to the $1 million worth of game episode with $1 million were on the table. He had nothing but a whole bunch of hood niggas with shiesties on the back.
it. Mm,
Yeah, I
You know,
saw that.
you put in that perspective. That's all I'm gonna say.
Niggas need to see what the fuck happened to Takeoff. Understand? Shit not a game. Niggas be jealous for real. They love to see a nigga like you fall.
All that flaunting shit could go, man. I stay humble.
Speaking of that, that reminds me of something I forgot to bring up earlier. Um, what are your thoughts on Future retweeting that Young Thug post?
what do you mean?
There was a some tweet that Young Thug put out.
Mm-hmm.
With the
Uh,
alliances.
I'm not sure if it's a new tweet or an old tweet,
Mm,
but Young
Everybody
Thug
together.
Young Thug added Drake, Future, and Metro Boomin, and said, "We all brothers. Music ain't the same without us collabing." And Future reposted that.
Aw.
is that his way of making up with Drake? Saying I miss you,
No,
brother,
that's not what
Um,
that means. If anything, he's just saying that, hey,
or
you're right, but
or he just agrees with what
if
Thug
yeah, he
is.
disagree. If it was me, I'd be like, yeah, I agree, nigga, but I'm gonna still be me and I'm gonna be who I am. I'm owning that shit. I'm especially in the rap game. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
J. Cole, we ain't apologizing over here.
Mm-hmm.
so you don't think
Fuck you.
that
You in
was his
jail, nigga.
way?
You don't got no freedom, nigga.
But you don't think that was his Future's way of kind of like extending the olive branch?
Yeah,
To an extent.
It could
yeah,
be.
yeah. Like I ain't mad
He
over it.
running out of hits. That last album ain't do as well. He like, hey, yo, Drake.
Hey,
Squash this shit real quick.
I got that Metro and Future album high on my list of album of the year.
Yeah, I'm staying humble with my shit. Fuck the alliances.
I think me and Jay debated this on the pod before when we were talking about who Drake seemed to have a genuine disdain for in that list of people that were dissing him versus who it sounded like he had grace for, and we did mention Ross and Future being two of the
Mm-hmm.
people that it seemed
Yeah,
like he was having
so
grace.
Those are his best collaborators to me,
right.
honestly. 'Cause he makes
Got
the
the
best
best music out.
makes the best music with those two out of all his collaborators.
Do you see that being possible?
Yeah, I don't see them.
Um,
I don't. The
yeah,
only.
it's gonna take a
I
conversation,
don't think
but
they're not
yeah.
gonna collab again. That's my opinion. If only thing, the only people I feel like is not collabing is Drake and Kendrick, and then J. Cole and I mean no, I'm leaving J. Cole out, but Drake and Kendrick, I don't feel like they collabing.
Drake
But
and
everybody
Ross
else, I feel
have
like it's
to.
gonna be all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah,
We said the same thing about me, and
once
they had a
time
whole
goes
song
by,
together.
once a little time go by, niggas have a conversation, and that should be water under
You
the
made up
bridge.
with me, so
And
Scarred.
Future were like Splash Brothers. It's different. It's a different type of environment, different type of aura or energy they was in. Now Kendrick, I'm not sure he's really all for that. So I don't really think that either Kendrick or Drake care for really being
Collab.
alliances at all or
Collab.
collabing.
Yeah.
If anything, Drake in the future, be like, yo, come on, man. Remember these times? We was running it, and they could go back and do it again, and life is good, exactly. But between Kendrick and Drake, they're on a different time. I think Kendrick's on a different time as Future. Him coming onto that Future song was just a plus one,
I
and
think Drake.
him saying what he was saying is, Kendrick is for starting controversy. So
Never thought that Jay-Z and Nas would have did a joint after the way them niggas talked about each other after that shit. So I don't put that past nobody.
But if you look in Drake and Kendrick's perspective, you put
Yeah,
yourself in your shoes. I mean, I don't care for making a song with you. Now, if I'm
Micaela
Drake, I care for making a song with Future and making a collab with Metro Boom than what
and
I
with
care for
Ross,
Kendrick.
and with Ross.
Yeah,
Depending
bro.
on how far the disrespect was, because between Drake and Kendrick, now if you ask me Drake and Rick Ross,
It sounded like to me that Drake was really mad, and we said this on the pod before, but it sounded like the ones that he was really like, if I see you, I might throw a shoe at you, like the way they did George Bush.
I can't.
It would be Kendrick, Rocky, and Weekend.
I don't think I'm fucking with Rick Ross after the beef
And
though. I'll
it
probably fuck with
sound,
Future. If I'm Drake, I'm fucking with Future. I don't think
but
I'm fucking with Rick Ross.
it sounded like Metro. He was like trying to little bro the whole time, and then Ross.
He didn't really hurt him. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think Rick
And
Ross actually
then he
lost my
hopped on
respect
Ross.
during
So
this beef.
like,
But I think Ross and Drake wasn't really too deep. It was like Ross was really on some jokey shit with him, and
yeah,
Yeah, but it's
Drake
the
was just
type of
calling him
jokes you
fat.
say though. It's the
right.
type of jokes you
And
say
then Game
though.
hopped in and
It
hopped on his
sounded it
head
sounded
more.
like, yo,
So
I
like,
low key been hating on you, and I low key need you at the same time. But it's like this is how I'm gonna react and show it. I
Well,
don't
that's
think
because we
Rick
don't know
Ross
what
was
their
going
beef
about it
is.
that well.
yeah, right.
That's because
I
we don't
kind
know
of
what their
lost my
beef is.
stripes with Rick Ross. I'm not gonna lie after that beef. He been lost stripes, and I fuck with his music heavy.
But Ross was more. I feel like Ross was more just trolling the entire time. Like yeah, he was saying he's calling him white boy or whatever,
But
but
listen to
I
what
feel like it was more trolling than anything. Like it didn't seem like a real personal "I hate you" type of
that's
shit.
true. That's
Shit,
true. That's
he even
true.
said, "Yo, all I want you to do is apologize."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I'm not. Didn't he bring up his mom? I'm
I
not bringing
agree.
his mom though.
Right, Kev.
Didn't he bring up his mom or something?
Yeah, but he didn't disrespect her or anything. He
Nah,
just.
yeah, it wasn't nothing
Nah,
crazy.
maybe you're right there.
It wasn't nothing crazy.
And that just goes, and that just leads to my conclusion is that these niggas need Drake.
Well, if Drake says in that line, in one of those lines that when he addressed Future, he just said, "Me and Pluto never really been through it. Like they had a plan and they finally roped you into it. Like it seemed like his issue isn't really with Future. So
It's
You
more
know
mental.
what? What it sound like to me is that
Probably more.
Rick Ross
I
was
think the
already
beef is I
awarded.
think the real beef is him and Metro and Future just picked a side.
Yeah,
Right. I think when it comes to the industry and all this, I think Rick Ross was awarded himself in their future. I don't think they pussy when it comes to the Drake brief. The only one that's really standing on it is Kendrick Lamar.
yeah.
Because J.
Yeah,
Cole even
I think
scratched that.
Kendrick
He scratched
genuinely
J.
doesn't like him.
Cole. So it's like the only nigga
Kev
that's
said
really standing to is
Kendrick don't like
Kendrick.
Drake as a person.
Yeah,
Period.
I think it's a personal issue, and I don't think business. I mean, it calls for it business wise. If they collaborate, it would be the biggest record in the world. But
Mm,
I don't think Kendrick cares for that.
nah, I don't think so. He don't care for it.
Like
He
that's
said
how I
what he said in his
feel. Kendrick
songs.
cares.
He said what he said. He feels how he feels. I don't think you have any respect for somebody like that when you say what you said on that song. Like, I mean, people play it and they joke around about it. Yeah, you gotta really listen to that song and what he's saying.
So everybody here has Future and Drake collaborating again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
the
Metro?
real beef is Drake and Kendrick.
Would that be Metro included? Because he told Metro to shut the fuck up
I,
and make some drums. So I kind of can see it.
I
If
don't.
Metro just shuts up and makes
Um,
drums, then yeah.
Like, look, I made up with this nigga. Come on, I was mad.
it now let
Yeah,
me
Yeah, if
tell you
Metro
this:
just shuts the fuck up
if
and
they
makes
don't
drums,
collab, I
maybe,
feel like it's a pride thing.
maybe. Yeah.
I
It's a
think
pride thing.
if
And
Metro,
now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think they're gonna collab because it's a pride thing.
well, Metro also was doing the same thing in that interview where he said he has respect for all of his collaborators, including Drake.
Politically correct.
Right. So,
No. Okay, yes. Young Metro had that perspective about himself and his
and he said it was
collaborators, but
competition and it was great for the
the
competition of the
feelings is
sport or
not
some shit.
mutual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He already told your bitch ass to make some drums. And imagine Drake. Imagine the very the very well spoken Drake in music and lyrics wise spitting on a Metro beat after this beef and literally mentioning your name. I'm like, yeah, bitch, make them beats. I'm still spitting on. No, I'm not. I'm not
I could
allowing
see
it.
it. I could see it. I could see it. If Metro just shuts up and makes the drums, and we should be good. Hey, for all of you out there that love eating that bullshit that America's feeding us, um,
Ooh, great.
McDonald's is killing
Mm-hmm.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yo, Kev, since you got into that, you know who
Right.
was hitting me up? You know who was the
Right.
first person I hit up? I hit up Jeffrey. You know Jeffrey.
Yes,
And it's because every weekend he loves getting drunk and going to McDonald's. So I was giving him so much shit for him. Like, bro, don't go to McDonald's, bro. There's 49 cases in 10 different states, bro. Don't get that quarter pounder that you always
yeah. The
crave in the
number
weekend when
actually
you
went
drink.
up. It went up.
Yeah, it did
You
go
know?
up. It's 13 states and like 75 cases now.
Yeah, somebody died, I believe.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. That's
Um,
crazy.
it has to do with the onions, I think, the ecoli outbreak and the onions using the quarter pound.
Don't stop it. Don't even do that, man. It's the
Mm-hmm.
fucking it's everything, bro. And
That's what
it's
they.
the beef in meat itself. You know they're making lab meat now too.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Stop
what they.
playing. Don't say no onions. It's the meat, bro.
Shares
Ain't no
fell 9%.
motherfucking salmonellas.
Hey yo, that's I know fucking Chipotle had that same issue. I don't know a couple years ago.
Yep. Boris had recently, and I'm mad because I
Yeah,
love me
Boris
a Boris
had.
gas
They
fucking
Boris had.
sandwich.
Hey yo, they poisoning us.
I
They,
like Boris Head
they
too.
trying
Yeah.
to take us out.
Yeah, I said that. That's the easiest way to get people is through food because we gotta eat. Everything
And the
else is a
craziest shit, you can't even trust vegetables. Like niggas
everything
do like,
else.
You
oh,
can't.
I'm a vegan.
Yeah, you can't.
Bitch, them fucking shits is fucked up too.
You can't. Yep.
Man, the only way you could trust something is if you grow that shit yourself.
You gotta grow that shit yourself.
And then you
That
get
shit.
locked up for doing that
And you
one.
get locked up for doing that. And on yep, that's true. And you gotta have a certain percentage. And yep, it's damn man, that's sad. Sad.
Control.
We see how things always get into politics quick.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Fucking
just know y'all over here eating that quarter pounder, y'all can pull up to my crib. I'm gonna get me a $7 worth of a pound of ground beef. I could make 4 burgers out of that. Y'all could give me $10 for each meal. I make the fries.
$10.
This easy. I'm trying to teach y'all niggas to
Kev
be
said
disciplined. Go ahead
$10.
and make y'all food, bro. Stop
$10.
going over there and being lazy because y'all want to eat this dirty ass seminar, whatever this shit got going on in the
You
quarter
was the
pounder.
same one saying that you put the hot water. They put the hot water on your ground beef, and now that shit got bacteria or some
And guess
shit.
what I
Now
did? And guess what I did?
you're
I
gonna
threw
go and
that shit
charge.
out and
You're gonna
bought me
turn around
another
and
one.
charge me $10 for a burger.
Guess
The
what I
fuck?
did? I sold that. I threw that shit out and bought me another one, another pack. I made me 4 nice healthy burgers with that shit. That shit was
You're
delicious.
gonna try
I
to
ate 2
sell
of them
me a
last night.
Fucking guy, man. Fucking
Fuck y'all,
capitalism, man.
bro. Don't be trying to get sick over it because y'all being lazy. Y'all don't
Nah,
want to cook, man. Y'all better off
I'll be
cooking.
damned if I pay L $10 for a fucking hamburger.
It's not even a hamburger. It's a cheeseburger. I'll show some love. I throw cheese on it. I throw cheese on it
What you
Cheese
gonna
too,
put?
not that processed shit.
What
with
kind
some
of cheese you
fries
put?
too.
What kind of cheese you using? You using them
Shit.
fucking
I
packet
mean,
cheeses with
you
them fucking
nah. I don't
chemical
use the
cheeses?
government cheese
So what
unless
kind
you're.
of cheese you
You know who
use?
you're talking to. I was in the military where they serve
Fucking.
government cheese. Okay,
All right,
I'm gonna
you give me
use the
that
real
bullshit. You
provolone, the
pull out
real
that bullshit
Swiss,
pack
the
of,
real
of
Kobe
cheese,
Jack.
that yellow cheese pack. You
Nah,
pull that
that's
bullshit
that
out. I swear
government
to God, I will throw
cheese.
a plate at you.
That's that government. That's what we was fed, nigga. That was that
$10.
government
They
cheese.
said I'll throw a plate at you myself.
I can't.
I used to go in the kitchen and tell the motherfuckers in the military that were CSs, which is culinary specialists, like, yo, don't be giving me that government cheese. I know you got that good cheese in the back, bro. Yo, I swear to God, you can make a phone call home, bro. I'll give you Facebook access and all that, bro. I'm in IT.
Cheddar at
I
my.
got the power, bro. Just make sure you bring me a nice grilled sandwich. I swear to
Uh,
God, this is how I used to bargain with them. Yo, I'll give you a phone call home. Just bring me a grilled sandwich at 7 o'clock when everybody going to sleep.
yo,
Shit.
Swear to God.
last week's pod was a lot longer than we planned for due to us having missed that one
I
pod
gotta
the
put the
week
oven
before.
bake. One piece, all right?
Right.
So we had a lot to cover and we couldn't get to it. But I did want to ask Derek what his thoughts were after seeing that preseason Knicks Timberwolves game. Because that's directly after the trade, and DiVincenzo was at the free throw line talking mad shit to the
Yeah.
bench.
He was mad, yo. Like I ain't know he was mad like that to get traded,
Mm.
bro.
He was
I
Why?
frying
What
your
happened? What's the
asses up
story
too.
on that?
I didn't know that, yo.
Let
Like,
me know if
Scored
you want to know if I
15
gotta
and
know.
7 assists.
I'm
In
about to say he played good too. He was mad. Like,
Okay, you wanna go?
I'm just
but
gonna turn the oven on
I just
because
feel
I gotta
like
work now. Oh, damn, I'm
I
on
just feel
mute.
like it ain't the team, it ain't the players that did that. That's the management, that's the coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, that's who he was talking shit to.
yeah, about to say I heard it was him and the coach that was going back and forth
Yeah, it
and
was
shit.
him. He was talking. He said he was talking to Tibbs and Brunson.
Father, right?
Yeah, his father.
Right. But what sparked but why was he talking shit to Brunson Pops and whatchamacallit? Like, what happened? Like, I don't know where it came, like what started. He blatantly said something first. Like, you know what I'm saying?
DiVincenzo went to. He was shooting a free throw. He says he goes to the. He looks to the side and says, "Uh, thanks for the trade, Tibbs." He's like, "This is what happens when they let you run the show."
Mm,
But Tibbs wasn't in the direction that he was looking at. He was
mm,
like he was more far out.
right.
So Brunson, Jalen Brunson's father, Rick Brunson,
Yeah.
he starts going back and forth with him, and then after the game, he comes up to him and they start getting into it. He was like, "Yo, I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to Tibbs,"
Uh
and they just going back and forth still.
I still like the trade. I feel like we still ended up with a what we needed, which was a good big man. I feel like the trade was good for Minnesota too, though, because the Vincenzo is a beast. Like, you know what I'm saying, so I can't take nothing away from that. Like, um, but I feel like at the end of the day, the addition we needed was more viable to us. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
So
y'all won in talent, but y'all lost identity.
yeah, and the Vincenzo is probably
Yeah,
upset
that's a good point.
we had that Villanova squad, like, and he was a part of
Hmm.
that. So he fell away. Like, damn, I was reunited with my old homies. Like, you feel me? And now I'm working
It's
with
like you
them
know
instead of
how
just
like remember how like
going to school
yeah,
with
that
them.
was another part. The Villanova Knicks kind of took away from that, but it's like how the bad boy Pistons are probably
My
the
nut
best
ass could have
example.
reloaded on the beer.
Like they known for they have an identity. Like they gonna
Right,
punch you in the face every time you try to fucking go up for a layup or some shit.
right,
Like
right,
the Knicks kind of have that gritty fucking like
right,
energy. Like they don't give a fuck who it is. Like we gonna talk mad shit. We gonna play rough. Like
right.
DiVincenzo, I feel like possesses that. I don't know about Cat. Like I still have to see him in New York.
Yeah, right, right. I
Cat
agree.
came to New York and now he's Dominican.
Yeah, you're dumb. Yeah, he said this nigga's an idiot.
I forgot he was Dominican.
I didn't even never know that.
Yeah, his mother's Dominican, but now he leaning more into it since he in New York.
Cause he been hanging indictment.
Yeah, now he started in
Somebody start having that nigga hang around Washington Heights, man. So,
Hey,
what,
listen, those is my stomping grounds. Watch your mouth, Derek.
go ahead, nigga.
Washington Heights.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where all the hoes was
First
Yeah.
of all, wow.
Hey, Washington Heights was
Wow.
hey, Washington Heights was my stomping grounds too.
at. Hey yo,
I hear.
words.
Indictment.
We stomped a couple things down there.
No.
Indictment. Shit, both.
Last thing on NBA. Last thing before we go. And then if Micaela has some fucking relationship question or some fucking
Hold
This
on, we ain't done with NBA though.
this
I
guy.
got you. I'm ready.
We done with NBA?
no
I thought I was
Kawhi.
talking about NBA.
Kawhi. Well, we're gonna go Kawhi and then LeBron. Kawhi, I think is done for.
Oh
Yeah.
man, why you say that?
They're saying he has a degenerative knee, and it was discovered for the first time
Degenerative.
2018 when he was in on the Spurs.
When he damn near almost fuck. Degenerative knee. What the fuck? I never heard of that one. What's that mean?
Yeah.
Derek is old. He could tell you.
Yo, fuck you, you young hip. Number
No, I don't put that. Don't put that on that man.
two. Two.
That's
Derek
serious.
got some degenerative knee
I don't
Gotta
shit.
be
have
an
a degenerate.
athlete
I
to
don't
get
have
some
a degenerate.
degenerate shit like that,
I don't
huh?
have a degenerate knee, motherfucker.
Derek gonna show up to the Ronda Rousey fight with a wooden leg,
I don't have
like
a
a
degenerate.
pirate.
I don't have a degenerate knee, nigga.
Yo, the more time passes, the more I don't think you're gonna beat Ronda Rousey at all.
Oh.
Bruh.
I don't know, bro. Cause bro, you been. You
Bruh,
old dude, bro. I don't think I can.
You don't know about that
bruh,
high-end
you
I'm
don't
getting old.
know,
I think the reason why I said is because I'm
bruh.
getting older and I know what it is to feel your muscles after a while.
I
You don't
feel
know
you,
about
but
that with
I work
She's been
out.
training, bro.
I work out. I'm in shape, bruh. What 43-year-old do you know
You work
that
out,
is in
bro?
this type of shape, my nigga?
Oh, I want to see you in the gym, bro.
I just want to know, bruh.
That's another topic to talk about. I want to see you in the
I'm getting
gym,
back
bro.
to my prime, nigga.
You getting back.
When I used to do 100 push-ups
It
straight,
sounds like a
nigga.
nigga that
I
been
used to
lost
bet
for a
niggas
couple
money,
years
nigga.
now. He getting
And
back.
once I get back to it, I'm gonna start betting you niggas 100. I
But
mean,
that's where I
gonna
was
get,
Kawhi,
getting at.
I
Because
am gonna get
what were
there,
we
bro.
just talking about?
I am gonna.
Kawhi,
Exactly.
Kawhi. They said he has a degenerative knee.
Let's get back to the point.
That means a bum knee, but I don't have that.
It's
He
because
got a bum knee.
Kevin brought it up.
He got a
crying.
bum knee just like Derek.
Yeah, all right. I got arthritis, bitch, and that
Not
ain't
a
a bum
bum knee.
knee.
Is that what a bum knee
I
is?
got
Nah,
arthritis.
seriously though, let's stop fucking around. I actually want to know what this means.
Is
I'm,
that what a bum knee
I'm
is?
gonna look it up. I'm gonna be the AI.
A
This-
bum knee is like, yeah, your knee give out on you type shit. My knee ain't never give out on me in
Nah,
my
there's
life.
more meanings to that because there's a lot of things that makes your knees go out. Pause. With runner's knees,
See, look,
there's one
degenerative
muscle
knee.
stronger than the other.
Degenerative knee, also known as knee osteoarthritis
Oh,
or
It's also
degenerative
see.
joint disease. He
That's
old
it.
and washed just like Derek. I keep trying to
Yeah,
tell you this shit.
yeah, all right. I still make bitches see
not
stars, so
old and washed.
I still make bitches see stars, so I ain't worrying about it.
Oh
I'll fuck
shit.
one of y'all young honey dips any day.
Oh
Put
shit.
them in the
That's
motherfucking
why
dirt
people believe in
You
rich
said
niggas right
stars,
there.
bitch.
It's because, well, why would
any
he
day,
lie?
nigga.
I don't know why liars lie.
Yeah, ain't
But
no
I
lies here. We can prove this shit.
Yo, okay. All right, so you said Kawhi has this. My question is, did he invest enough in his health and his therapy?
Well,
Probably not.
Or was
Probably
well
he
not.
here,
really pushing himself to the limit when he won the finals?
well
Can't
Kawhi.
do nothing about
If
that.
we're doing a timeline, Kawhi.
I think
Let's
a
do the
combination of
timeline. I
both.
want to do the timeline.
If we're doing a timeline now,
I think combination
Kawhi,
of both.
Kawhi was on the Spurs 2018 before he got drafted to drafted. He got traded to Toronto.
Right.
His issue with Popovich was that he was trying to sit out and Pop was trying to keep playing him while he was healthy.
Okay.
Oh,
So they
I'm listening.
mismanaged his knee. He was complaining. There was a beef there.
Oh,
They ended up trading him to Toronto.
oh,
Toronto,
He wins the championship
he
there.
wins the chip in Toronto. That was his best year. He was playing like fucking
what
Jordan every game.
changed? That's the
It
real
sure
question, by
was.
the way. What
Sure
That
was.
changed?
year, that's the load management year.
Does that mean he had less playing time and more points?
That means he had less games played.
And more points and stats up.
Stats up.
I mean, he won a
Hmm.
championship. You see, we
Hmm.
fucking abusing that man. I mean, that's why I want to leave the LeBron conversation until
Well,
afterwards.
load
But
management is the same thing that I think Jay.Slx thinks he's doing.
oh, that's a great. You see, I'm mad he's not here because that's what I was trying to
Yo,
tell
y'all
him.
dumb, yo. He
This
said
shit's
that he
still
thinks
lit.
The same thing.
same thing. This nigga's crazy.
This
But
is. That's why I'm surprised he responded that way because why wouldn't? I mean, yes. I mean, fuck, when it comes to baseball, it's tough. I mean, but you're away though. Why would you want to get? I mean, you do want to give your best players at away because you want to win away. That's always an advantage. But do you want
that
to
was
really?
weird. That was weird because they were up and they weren't up by much, and they're away. So you would want to close out the
Oh, that was mid game. Yeah, I'm gonna get a haircut. Oh, that was mid game. See, I ain't know. That
yeah.
makes sense.
So that was a little different. But yeah. So back to Kawhi. Kawhi load management year. He wins the chip. He played better than any and ever before. Then he goes to the Clippers. They say his condition was getting worse, and that explains the injury when he tears his knee.
Hmm.
Meniscus.
2021.
Yeah. Yep.
Then he sits out a year. He comes back. He gets hurt again.
That he's injury prone at that point, right?
Yeah, you're
Injury
injury
prone.
prone. You're like a D Rose.
Yeah.
And then we go back to
But you can't
remember the
that injury
Olympics.
that injury's not healing completely.
You remember the Olympics? He was on the team, and then he remember they were saying, "Oh, for the team thinks it's in his best interest to just focus on the next season," and we were saying that's bullshit. He's probably injured.
Hmm.
Yeah, we were coming in here saying he's hurt.
Yeah,
He's injured, and they're trying to cover it up.
we knew better. You know, when you knew better, you do better.
Yeah, so now it comes out just saying that last minute, I guess he was expected to be back for the home opener, and now he's out indefinitely. I think the reason why they kept it on the wraps is because the Clippers just opened up their new stadium.
Mhm.
So they
So
needed that spark. They
they
needed
need
that
they needed them
that
ticket sales for the
yeah
year. Those
business standpoint.
Right.
and
Yep.
How
Kawhi.
old is Kawhi, and what
Like
season is he
37,
on?
36, something like that.
Oh, it's looking scary. If Kawhi's not right now, I mean Curry did it, but Curry is different. He's a robot.
Kawhi's 33 actually. He's
Yeah,
still
he's
pretty.
an AI.
Is he? He that young? I
He's
thought he.
33.
I thought he was older than that.
That's not. I mean, it's young, yes, but yes, Jesus year. It's young, but in the NBA, it's tough
I
because
think he
you got
retires.
5 more years until you're considered an average retiree for the NBA.
Right.
Kawhi don't give a fuck about anybody or anything.
That's the next LeBron
I'm
topic.
not
I'm
even
I'm
sure
ready
his
for that.
family knows that he plays professional basketball.
Uh, 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 uh.
I think he done.
I think that's why I
I think
agree
he's
with you.
probably
That's
done.
why I was gonna. That's why I'm leaving LeBron to last. Yeah,
I
he done.
think
I mean,
Kawhi
he's
himself.
going out like D Rose. Sadly,
Well, D
sorry to cut
Rose
you off.
continued.
Well, D Rose played again. Yeah, he didn't stop after he got
Look at their
injured.
stats. Look at their stats. How many playoff appearances? How many titles? How many rings?
Not even close.
I mean, what is it? I may be off.
Well, I don't got the ESPN data analyzer over here. I'm not
Don't do
fucking.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
ESPN
Don't do
data.
that because you hired an AI for a reason. He's not here, so I'm just holding you accountable. Just watching. Remember.
Not my fault.
All right. Well, it is your fault. You're the host. Anyways.
Yeah, I can't, man.
But does anybody else think Kawhi retires? I think it's over.
Yeah, it don't make sense for him to keep trying to play. The same thing gonna keep happening. He gonna
Damn.
keep
So Kawhi is gonna be like one of those that I like.
be like T Mac and them. They had early
Yeah,
retirements, bro.
team.
That's sad.
Yeah, I
Sad
mean,
because you see all these players have great potential, like D
hell yeah,
Rose and all them niggas.
T
And
Mac and
I
them
mean,
niggas, they always
yo,
good.
remember we was
Hey,
kids
Tired
and
early.
we saw a lot of great NBA players playing, and then where are they now?
hey, Kawhi is first ballot Hall of Fame.
Appreciate
I
you.
think he'll be fine.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. He'll live off his endorsement. He's good.
Shut up, Derek.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
There she go.
All right, so let's talk
Don't get
about it. I mean, we spoke about Kawhi and him retiring now. He's done. He's done for the books. It's sad. A lot of our NBA players led the same route, but now is the real topic where we give credit to somebody that I actually don't like at all, and I never was on his side. I was always team Kobe. Every time I shot a shot, I said Kobe, not that person's name. And now he's here, and honestly, this is where I'm starting to wake up, and I'm giving this man his credit. And this is the most a LeBron
We always
hater.
gave him his
This is
credit,
a
sir.
LeBron hater.
No, we always gave him his credit though, bro. Even the niggas that don't feel like he number one
You
still
know
give him
what? I
credit.
saw a meme today. No, yesterday, Kevin.
Uh,
And the meme was, are we still gonna argue LeBron? And I hate it because I hate the meme, but it has so much truth in it because I'm always gonna argue MJ and Kobe, but they argued LeBron and MJ. And it's a funny meme, so I can't be mad at it. So they go, are we still gonna argue who's the greatest, who's the GOAT? Because for one, last time we checked, LeBron's son is in the NBA, and last time we checked Michael Jordan's son, what he was doing overseas.
yeah.
Bruh. See, but that be all that
What?
shit be relevant and you niggas is dumb and follow it, bro. Like, what the fuck does that got to do with being a
It's
GOAT?
a
I
joke, bro.
slap the shit out
Relax.
of
You see,
everybody in
this is where
America, my
Hey,
nigga.
you
look,
old heads
look,
can't
you got
find
them
no
old
No,
type
man.
of.
fuck
Look,
out of here.
look,
Y'all always bringing some irrelevant shit into the
You see,
comments.
look. This is
Fuck
why I
out of
brought
here.
it
That's
up. This is
that
why I
young
brought it
honey dip
up.
why you
shit.
can't show? That's
I
why you can't
slap the
show.
whole fucking young generation
Why
right
you
now
can't
in my
show
nutsack.
grandpa? That's why you can't show
Shut the
grandpa no
fuck up. I
meme,
ain't
yo.
done
I'm a
talking,
great
you little
potter, yo.
bitches.
I'm a great
Y'all
potter.
niggas got me
I spark
fucking fucked up out
controversy.
here, nigga.
I
Fuck
spark
out of here, nigga.
controversy. I
The
love it.
lion is talking. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Y'all niggas
Oh,
talking some
Derek is
dumb
mad
shit.
at me.
I
Listen,
told you.
Mad.
that shit
Showing
was
grandpa the
irrelevant.
fucking meme,
That
nigga.
shit was irrelevant, nigga. I'm gonna talk over you niggas. That shit was irrelevant, my nigga. What the fuck
Yo,
that
yeah, I'm
shit got to
actually on your side
hold
too,
up? That
Derek.
shit ain't had
Halfway
shit to
in
do with
though.
nothing.
I
That
got
shit
one
ain't had
foot in the
shit
water with you, Derek.
to do with nothing, my nigga.
Go
Cause
ahead, say
his
what you
son,
gotta
hold up.
say.
Cause his
Yo,
son, hold up. Cause his son made it to the NBA by a push sheet. Cause the nigga ain't fucking that good, nigga. Let's get that shit clear. He's fucking better than Jordan. How? What does that got to do with them niggas' personal motherfucking issues, personal stats? I don't give a fuck about that, nigga. You've been in
K-Mar,
for 20 years,
K-Marcé,
so
this
that's
is where
why
you
you here
throw
when your
that.
son is here.
This is
Jordan
where
is
Moto
getting off
Moto.
LeBron.
Yo, hold on,
Moto
K.
Moto.
Before you say K. This is where you throw that one party I had in, just you and Derry talking about the goats. Yeah, you throw that in the sub link right
Well,
there, and then
me and him already
Bring that shit
established.
all back up.
I
I'll
think we
bomb
already
you niggas like
established that
Pac
Michael
did Biggie.
Jordan.
Stop playing with me.
We already established that Michael Jordan's the fourth best player of all time.
No, we didn't. He's the fucking goat.
get in
He
there.
inspired your favorite's favorite, bitch. Let's get
but
that shit clear.
my whole shit is
Mm-hmm.
a meme is a short form content used to be a joke.
And it
And
was
it's actually
irrelevant.
coming to fruition. You
It
fucking
was
asshole.
irrelevant.
Derek Brown,
It's
It was
coming
Derek
to
irrelevant.
Birdman
fruition.
Brown,
It was
at
irrelevant.
82 years old,
It was irrelevant, nigga.
almost flipped over the table
Because it was
over the fucking meme.
because that shit was baseless, and you dumb honey dips
Yo,
feed into
no
that dumb
way.
shit, nigga. Pointless, nigga. That shit was
Hey
irrelevant.
yo, fuck that shit. I'm giving him
Like
credit
saying,
for.
yo, Will Smith the better actor than whoever, Leonardo DiCaprio, because his son is famous and his ain't. What the fuck that got to do with
Yo,
anything?
look, memes aside,
What the fuck that
and
mean?
I hate. See, this is why Micaela was right about LeBron not having his own moment because the fuck do
No,
any of them have
but
to do with him now?
but look, no, that was because the meme did that. The meme put him and Jordan in the same fucking parallel. Now,
no,
if they would have
people
just
have
said, "Yo,
conversations about
look,
it. I'm not even a sports person, and I hear that
right,
conversation and that argument all the time. But I just
right,
saying that again, like the whole Chris Brown shit earlier. This is another comparison where why are we comparing people in different primes and different eras to each other? At the end of the day, especially if you came
you're right,
after,
I'm
you
glad
came.
Michaela brought this up.
you're
Go ahead.
right." She's right though.
I want to argue with Derek. He
Yeah,
said, I brought up the memes. You said it's irrelevant.
you're
Okay,
right, and
let's
they
talk
compared it,
about it.
not me,
Let's talk about it because I'm with you, but I'm not. So why is it irrelevant and why should it be? Why you feel like I'm bringing
because
it up?
let's
Why is the media bringing it up? 'Cause I'm bringing it up because of the media. So let's talk.
okay. No, and it wasn't a shot at you, L. It was a shot at the
Nah, I
whole.
want the shot at me though. Let's
All
go
right,
ahead.
well, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot at you too. I'm gonna shoot at all y'all niggas. Fuck it. Let's go. The point is this, bro. Now I quote. Let's quote this. What they just said, right? They said LeBron and his son broke history. Say the meme again. Say the picture. What they said. Say it again.
Okay, so how are we still gonna compare
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan to LeBron when LeBron's son is in the league and Michael Jordan's sniffing coke in Spain?
Okay. Right. So how is what they son's doing comparable to their goatness?
100% agreeable. I agree with you. But I'm a
It's like
devil's
when Jay Z
advocate.
was talking
I'm a
about
devil's
Nas'
advocate.
baby
Go ahead,
mother.
keep going. I'm a
It's like
devil's
when Nas
advocate.
was. It was like when Jay Z was talking about Nas' baby moms, my nigga. Like, who gives a
Right, right,
fuck, my nigga? That shit ain't
right,
got shit to do with Nas, my nigga.
right,
That's old news. Like, he don't fuck her no more. Who cares? Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking at when they say that. Like, I'm not saying you can't compare or whatever, but that was baseless. That's not proving a point, is what I'm saying. To say that LeBron is the GOAT over Jordan because of what they sons are doing with their
right.
lives. That's
But
what
we
my
all
point.
know what the motto was when you was living with in that century, right? Everybody want to be like Mike. Everybody
Right,
want to be like Mike.
right.
You
That
never
was
heard nobody trying to want to be like LeBron. Everybody trying to shoot like Kobe because they yelling. You never you. I back up Michaela and she ain't even talk about sports, but she did make a good point.
that he
Okay,
don't.
everybody want to be like Mike.
Yeah.
Why his son don't want to be like him? What kind of? I mean, yeah, you for the people and all that. Why his son? Go ahead.
Nah, I feel like this. As far as a person wise, LeBron is the best out of all three of them. I would hang with LeBron before Kobe or Michael. I feel
Oh,
like
okay.
Michael was an asshole,
Jordan, okay, is
and
an
I feel like
asshole
Kobe
anyway.
was a square, and I feel like LeBron is alright, like he's chill. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's probably why his son don't fuck with him. Mike's an asshole. Period. Like,
His head been big since back in
yeah,
the. He been
yeah.
a And see the type of women he fuck with. He only fuck with white girls
Well,
now.
white girls. Yep.
And
So would you
that's a
say
lot.
that his son is more traumatized? That's why he couldn't he
Probably.
couldn't overcome his father's legacy or
Probably.
No,
fruition.
that's
Yeah.
always that
There was a different type
father
of time,
son.
is what you're saying,
It's
right?
always that
Yes.
father
Correct.
son dynamic
Okay.
too,
I love you brought that up.
where
I'm grateful for
they
that.
either want to be exactly like their father or they want to be
Right.
as
And
Right.
I'll go to say
But
this. I don't know their personals, but I bet LeBron's a better father than Mike. I bet I'm willing to bet my soul on that.
probably more
okay.
Mike
strong.
sent his
So we
son to
getting
go.
somewhere. We getting to
More,
Yo,
the
Mike sent his son to go fuck Scottie Pippen's wife.
Yo, shut up. He ain't sending nothing, you
we
dumbass.
getting somewhere. Chill. Don't get off
Kev's an
topic. Cause
asshole.
yes, you're right, Kev. But we getting somewhere.
Kev is wrong,
We
people. Don't
getting
Sent
listen to
his
somewhere.
Kev.
son
Nah,
to
he's
go
not
do his
Mike
wrong.
ain't
dirty
Go
sending
ahead.
work.
to do that.
We
Mike ain't
getting
sending.
somewhere. We getting somewhere. Okay. All right. Boom. So
But I'll agree. I feel like LeBron's a better father than Mike. He's a better person than Mike, bro. I just said that though.
there's more to it. There's more to it.
But go ahead.
Cause if he got his, come on, man. And I'm not a LeBron fan. I mean, all my friends know I hate LeBron.
Right.
But
I don't hate
after
him.
this
I
weekend and
feel like they
after
give him
what,
more credit
like, I
he needs.
started doing my research. Damn, man, this man might be the best at everything, bro. The point is where I'm getting at. It's like what Micaela said. LeBron don't get his credibility.
Right.
I think I found a great comparison, and me and El were talking about it earlier in the week because it is fucking crazy to see Bron and his son officially playing a game together. Never see that before. I don't
No,
think we
told you
might
that's
never see
history.
that again.
That's history. Especially in
Right.
NBA, it's the first. Right.
I hate to admit LeBron may be top one. He may be the GOAT. And I hate it. But go
As
ahead.
far as accomplishments, you might be right.
Yo,
Everything,
yesterday,
bro.
yesterday,
Everything.
yesterday, he
Everything.
put up 24 points in like the last quarter of the game or some shit at 38 or whatever he's at now. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
His
But
athletic is
if I'm looking at just personality aspect of it, LeBron is basketball Drake. That's
yeah,
how I look at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that.
Cool.
Like
I won't argue that.
we deviate a lot from the talent because of who they are as people. Like
Right.
LeBron
Right.
isn't
Right. Right.
that Jordan, Kobe ass. So see, Kobe was my favorite player, and a lot of the reason why wasn't really because of his talent; it was because of his personality, which was I'm gonna go and kill everybody on
For
here,
me,
and
it
He
was
was
more than
y'all are
determined.
all bums.
He
for
was
me, it was more
determined.
than that. I was a huge
Kobe
Kobe
Kobe was
fan.
the most driven
And I'm a
basketball player.
Celtics
I
fan.
feel like. I
Yeah,
feel
So
I
to be a
don't.
Kobe fan,
Kobe
as a
was always
Celtics
my
fan.
favorite player, but
and I'm
I
not a
never put
Kobe
him.
fan. I'm
I
not a
never
Kobe.
put him
You
over
said
Mike
Dre?
or LeBron.
Yeah.
At no
Right.
point.
I'm not going to start.
Right. But you're right. I feel like he was the most driven basketball player ever. His work
But
ethic was
see, when
unmatched.
it comes to LeBron, and we do the same thing with Drake. When it comes to LeBron, nobody's rooting for LeBron. Nobody's rooting for Drake.
But I feel like nobody's against LeBron or Drake. Well, I'm not against LeBron or Drake. I'm not against them.
If you
I
knew
think a lot
me
of people are.
longer, I've been against LeBron since the beginning of time.
His personality
Of
of
course.
him not having that killer mentality that LeBron, that Jordan and Kobe possessed,
Hmm.
is what gets people to say, "Oh, he's not the best," or they kind of just negate a lot of shit. Same shit with Drake. I think Drake. See, I never looked at Drake for his personality. I think, yeah, he's a corny fucking,
Canadian, nigga.
yeah, Canadian. He's always been that to me. I'm not listening to him because of who he is or where he come from.
Right.
I think all these rappers are lying.
Right.
I'm just listening to fucking lines and shit that he's saying.
Right. Right. It's entertainment. I want that. I want the best entertainment. The best
But
music.
yeah, it is interesting. That, like
Um,
when Micaela said that, what was that, last week or the week before? I think it was
I
last.
hated it. It's
It was
true. She
last week
spent,
or the week
she don't
before.
even watch sports and she said the most realistic shit. She's right.
Which I feel like makes it that much harder for them and
To
that much
accept
more
that.
impressive that they continue to be as great as they are.
And to accept that even as a Celtics fan now that he's in the Lakers, honestly, I've come to a point where this is your top one LeBron hater, and it's coming to a point where I'm giving him his flowers. I can't hate on him no more.
And like
I
y'all said,
feel.
history, y'all gotta get that man his flowers for that alone. Not that he really did anything, because of course talent plays a part, but I'm sure that his influence also made a impact on him getting in. But again, this is something. This is sports entertainment. Y'all forget that part. Um, so niggas want to see something new. This is something that hasn't
First
been,
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, first
yeah.
time.
and I
Yep.
think it would be dope,
It's
especially
history. It's
if
I'm
history.
with Micaela
LeBron
on that too.
wanted
Yeah.
to lead the legacy, the LeBron family legacy. That's fire. Like
That's
nobody
dope.
else
Of
can
course.
argue that.
Of course.
I mean, I'm not mad at the nepotism. I'm
Right.
not. I
Who
mean,
was wrong? If
that's
anything, it holds the players more accountable.
Right.
If you think about it, if you're LeBron coming out of the season, you just did this for your son. You just put your son in a predicament. Mind you, he
Right.
almost passed away off this shit that he's trying to prove himself to yourself.
But his
Mm.
son is doing this. His son wants to play in
Nah,
the
bro,
league.
I'm sorry. I mean,
Because
yes,
his son didn't have
that's
to
true.
to pursue a basketball career at all. He could have just sat
Right.
back and fucking been a millionaire.
I think,
Nepo
I
kid.
think, I think, and don't get
Helping
me wrong, I don't
LeBron
know
run
LeBron
side
personally,
companies. Helping
but
LeBron
if anything, that nigga was playing mind games with his son. It was like, well, which one of y'all niggas gonna be a basketball player? I'm sorry, if I was in the league, I'm playing mind games with my kids. Which one of y'all gonna keep my
Not the
legacy going?
Pisces.
Well,
Which is
I'll give
bad, because
credit.
you're
I'll
not
give
supposed to
credit.
force
right. So
some.
they might
Yeah,
look at
this is
you
bad.
like Pops, I don't want to play ball.
I don't think that was the case. Cause when I'm looking at Bronny, it's like I said, he didn't have to do this shit.
Right.
So like you would have to want to do that. It's the same way Jordan's son wanted to go do coke overseas.
Just coke
You
off
know,
a white girl's
he
titties.
didn't give a fuck about no basketball.
He
You
get
know?
it from his daddy.
Sniffing
Yeah,
coke off a white girl's titties.
He could have easily been doing that if he wanted to.
Right. Right. It
And
takes a discipline. It definitely does, bro. And you
speaking,
coming
I
you're coming
love
from a privileged place.
one
I
thing
come
that I love about the
from
kid is that I'm watching him in the
I'm glad.
interviews.
I'm glad Derek said what he just said right now.
What was that?
they're
Because
coming
that's
from
what I
a privileged
like. I like the fact that you're in a privileged place and the person knows and acknowledges he's in a privileged place and is trying not to settle for what the fruition was before him. He's trying to make his own legacy. I respect that. I respect Bronny James.
and not
Yeah,
just taking advantage of coming from a privileged
It's
place,
not
but
Michael Jordan's son.
a lot
He's
of
over here
people
sniffing coke because it was given to him.
he's
and
taking
he
Thing.
he's
wasn't
taking
drafted in the
advantage
first.
of
He
coming
wasn't
from
a
a
first
privileged place.
draft. He wasn't a round draft pick neither. Like
No. Mm-mm.
I do like how the kid talks. Like whenever they talk about his dad, he's like, yeah, it's my father, but I'm trying to create my own thing. Like I'm
I
trying to be
love
me.
that shit, man.
Me,
Like
I love that shit. That's real shit.
That's how it should be. I'm
hey,
not my father, nigga. The fuck I'm me.
and speaking on his game, I do think I've watched his game. We see all the fucking talk around him and the stats and all that shit. When I'm watching him play, I really sat there and analyzed his game the other day. And he's not as bad as we think he is. He just doesn't sink shots. Like his movement and his basketball IQ, I see he has this potential there for him to be a great player. I just think he rushed his way into the league for whatever motive. Do you think Bronny gets sent to the G League, or do you think the Lakers' interests are just too high for him to go to the G League?
Um, I think
Ooh.
right. He probably should go to the G League. Will he go? I probably not. I think they interest is high in him. I do believe that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like skill wise, yes, he belongs there. Um, he's not there yet. But I feel like they interested and they really trying to push that brand. So they
Yeah, I
probably
mean, we saw the commercial with him putting the Rice Krispie or whatever the fuck it was, the cereal
right,
inside the car and all that shit. Like,
right.
Y'all can hear me?
You get what I'm saying? I
yeah,
feel like even if he's not a great basketball player, they feel like just because he's LeBron's son is gonna bring, fucking it's
attention.
gonna yeah, it's gonna bring them attention, it's gonna bring them fans. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. Just him as a brand,
It's the
regardless.
Showtime Lakers. LA is gonna always trying to find a story to sell with the.
Yeah. But it's LA, it's Hollywood. You feel me? Like,
But I just don't see it being in their best interest long term.
I mean, you could be right. I mean, because at the end of the day, if you think about it, right, let's just say he played for a little while and he ain't really getting no better, like he ain't becoming like great. You know what I'm saying? Then kind of the allure of him wears away. Even though you're still LeBron's son, but it's like, man, this nigga ain't LeBron. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like
He
the
need he needs burn to be able to improve, and I don't think he's gonna get minutes as the league progresses. Yeah, the first half of the season, maybe up until I don't see him playing past Christmas, and that's even that I feel like is a stretch.
mm,
Cause what's the point of him just being on the bench for? Like he's not gonna get burned. He's not gonna get any minutes. He's not gonna
I
improve.
agree with you on that though too. I mean,
So long term, it's gonna be a disservice to him. And then even and for the photo op, they already got the photo op. Like
all right. Yeah, my phone about
LeBron
to die.
James. Oh look, I'm ready. Okay, here's breaking news. Bronny James set to split time between Lakers and G League.
Oh, word.
LeBron
Just
James
answer our
approves
question.
Bronny James.
See, he said he gonna split the time now.
Splitting the time sounds like they're gonna have him playing G League to get time, and then every now and then when they have
They'll
a big
throw him in.
game,
Yep.
yeah, like when they have a big game where it's like, oh, Steph is on the court, let's get LeBron and Bronny there for the picture together. They'll call him back up to the Lakers squad.
Mhm.
That sound like freshmen's getting called up to varsity when a varsity player gets hurt. Some shit like
Yeah, your time is very
That's a
limited.
good comparison.
Yeah, your time is very limited. We only gonna really use you in,
if we
when we
really have to.
really need you. You're our last
You know,
resort.
understudy
Yeah, if we
cast.
really got some new shoes to sell or new gear or some shit, it's like, yeah,
Some new,
get
some new
hey hey
advertisements.
go on the court and stand next to your dad real quick.
I'm dead.
Dumb, yo. Just look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Nigga, stupid, yo.
just pass the ball to your dad and we should be fine.
Right. Don't hold it too long. Just dribble and then pass. That's it.
I
That's your role. Your role is two dribbles and pass.
professional professional passer.
A nigga named two dribbles and pass.
Or
Two dribbles and pass that shit.
two dribbles and pass is hilarious. Oh shit.
That's that nigga.
Oh fuck.
Two dribbles and pass. Bounces and he passed that shit, nigga.
Two dribbles and pass is crazy.
He do the same thing every game. So,
Same for
Oh,
yo, he might get the most assists like that. You never know, B.
hey yo, another meme. See, not to piss you off.
Here we go. Here we go.
piss off.
Another
Stupid.
meme. Another
Look at the
meme I
devil's
saw.
look at the devil's advocate.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Another meme I saw was
I see them horns.
after Bronny played his first game, they were saying LeBron and Bronny have now combined for more points than any duo ever in history. And then they
Yo,
put up the pictures of
should I,
Kobe and Shaq together and all that, like and
should
D
I
Wade and
slap
Bob.
should I slap somebody now or later? Is the only question I got to ask.
Relax.
With that dumb ass fucking state. No, no, we got to.
He don't like no memes, yo.
Bro, we got to do this. That
he
nah, nah.
don't like no fucking
I thought
memes.
listen, dog. I thought the
Not the sucker MCs from around the way.
yeah, bring it
Y'all some
out.
sucker MCs.
Yeah, they definitely some suck ass MCs, nigga. Let me tell you why they some suck MCs. I'm gonna go further back. They some jive turkeys. Fuck this shit,
And
nigga.
Hey
We going
yo,
to we
I
going to the
Jive
'70s.
Turkeys is hilarious,
We're
yo.
going to the '70s. They some jive turkeys out here, bro.
Oh shit.
Let me tell you why they some jive turkeys, though, my nigga.
use my back face ass nigga.
You need to understand.
Excuse me.
You
Oh,
need to understand, young blood. Like, I gotta go into my whole spiel. Like, bruh, at the end of the day, my nigga, how can you even say some stupid shit like that? That they got more points than
it's a
that.
joke.
Yeah, it's dumb.
That's the point of the meme. It's a joke.
That shit is a stupid
This
joke.
sensitive ass culture is
God
hilarious.
damn, it fucking grandpa be mad as hell over a fucking joke.
Look
God
at this grandpa.
So
That's too damn bad.
I don't endorse in dumb shit.
I'm dead.
That's all.
King
damn.
shit only.
I can't.
Well, I don't got nothing left. Micaela got some shit?
I do. I got a relationship question.
Oh god. Here we go.
Hmm. I've been
No,
holding this one. You
she
ready?
said, she said I've been holding this. Oh,
From a man's point of view,
shit. I'm scared.
I know. Good. What does
She said, I know.
the breakup, the dating process, and the getting back into a relationship look like?
I guess it depends where how the breakup went.
It's a bad breakup.
Bad breakup. Do I hate you or do I still want to be with you?
I hate you.
I hate you. Oh,
I
then we
hate you.
lit.
You blocked. I'm not fucking with you.
Oh, then we lit.
Then we
If I hate the bitch,
yeah.
oh, we outside. We lit.
I cannot. All right. What if you still?
Well, you talking to toxic Kev, so he
I
likes the
know. What
drama.
if you still love her though?
If I still love her, then
Um,
that's gonna go different.
that's hard. That's
So
hard.
how's the difference?
That's hard.
Break it down. Show me what the man looks like.
She want the
This is
sensitive
see,
side.
I had a discussion
She want to
about this
see you cry, nigga. She want to see
in
you
the
cry.
past.
I'm Oprah right now, nigga. I got the tissue ready. Go
She want to
ahead.
see. She
So
want to see a nigga cry.
if I still love her, then it's very different than when women still love you and are trying to get back with you. Because with women, they could grieve you and they could cry about it, whatever, but all it really takes is them posting a picture up on social media. Now they got 30 dudes trying to court them. We
Mm-hmm.
have to deal with the heartbreak and then trying to get back out there and find the will to go look for a new girl.
Into the dating world.
That could be tough.
Um,
I like your answer. I like it.
yeah. Um, you gotta.
Don't just co-sign Derek. I want details. I grilled him. You got to
I
do
mean,
this. Fuck out of here.
God damn it! Come on, y'all. I'm trying to take the easy route, man.
Nah, and you had a longer fucking relationship, so your answer is actually more interesting to me than everybody else.
Word. She ain't asking Derek right now. She asking Moto Moto.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's not in
She want.
Moto Moto. Moto Moto
Big
is
Moto
sexy
Moto.
time. He on some real
How does
shit.
Moto Moto feel about the heartbreak?
Damn. You know how you wanna come to work and just have like a light work day. Like now, niggas trying to make you work.
Sorry. You in
That's what
therapy.
happened.
It's a safe space
Like, yeah, that's
for
what they
y'all,
always.
not for me. The fuck.
That's what they always say. It's like, nah, but, nah. I mean, again, it depends on, you know, the breakup, obviously, because you can break up smoothly. You know what I mean? Meaning like you could fucking, be cool when y'all break up, like a mutual breakup, I guess, if you want to call it that.
You said you
And,
hate the bitch.
Yeah, but
and
she already added the context to it. The context of how does it go when you hate the bitch and how does it go when you still love the bitch?
okay,
The bitch.
well, okay. I have one more question then before I answer.
Hey, after the breakup, she becomes the bitch.
I know. I know. I
Well,
just love it.
obviously, if you hate the bitch, I feel like,
We outside. We
I mean,
lit.
yeah,
Me and
like
Derek on a
obviously you
Friday
got
night.
you got animosity. You got animosity towards the bitch, but it's like at the end of the day, fuck you, bitch. I might fuck your sister, your fucking friends, your cousins. Like, fuck out of here. Like, I don't got no
I,
type of love for you at this point. So I'll motherfucking do some bullshit just because. Like, I don't care. Like, cause
no.
it's war, it's beef. It's like it ain't in well. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean like we ain't gonna kick it or nothing like that. But it's just like I don't care. Like if I hate you, it's just like I'm not sad. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah.
like that's better than me being in love because if I'm in love, I'm sad. If I hate you, I might be a little mad, but I ain't sad. It's easier for me to get out here and get some more ass and move along, like than sit here. If I'm in love, it's like your brain wants to go out and get over her. So it means start dating because the faster you start dating, the quicker you'll get over somebody. The more you're entertained by someone else fills up that time. But your heart wants to be with her. So your heart is not feeling what your brain is saying. Your brain is saying, nigga, move on. And your heart is like, I need her. You get what I'm saying? I miss her. I love her. Like whatever. You get what I'm saying? It's a
Mm,
con it's a very conflicted battle, I feel like, for men.
mm,
And I don't know if women understand that about men. And
you dealing with your own emotion and your own fucking male ego and pride on top of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And from my generation, men ain't supposed to be soft and ain't supposed to cower or cry and shit like that. So you battle with just that. But if you really love a chick, you gonna cry, nigga. The
You
fuck? Fucking
nigga.
real.
I'm a,
Fuck,
I'm a.
I love this
Get
bitch. I
me
hate her ass.
That's a new drop.
right there.
He said,
You gonna cry, nigga?
go
That's
cry, nigga.
that's a new drop on the soundboard.
Yo, I can't with but it's true. It's true though, bro. Like, let's keep this shit 100, bro. Like, I'm as G as could be, but my nigga, like, I'm 1,000, and
I
that's
don't know.
before
I may
you gotta
disagree
admit.
with you on some things.
Okay, we're gonna
I
get
was,
into it.
I was,
El been my challenger all day. I love it
I
though.
love it.
but at the end of the day, I feel
I'm
like,
just look,
bro,
but I'm not in the crosshairs this week.
I'm gonna say this for one. I never been with a shorty where I feel like a hater because I loved her for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So if I loved her for a reason, how can I hate her?
so you ain't never had no
Now,
bad breakup?
a lot of relationships I realize, and I've noticed, especially growing up as in high school, where they get in relationships, they's all lovey-dovey and then they hate each other and they never talk to each other again. Now, if I ain't talked to my first ex, I've only been in 2 relationships. I ain't talked to my first ex is out of respect for my second. And I'm pretty sure both of them can come along. But with that being said, I feel like if you gonna hate somebody after you've been with them and had that chemistry, then maybe you ain't really like them that much. And that's what I learned with my second one more than my first. So with that being said, how I'm gonna cope with it, I was in a relationship, cool. I love the shorty, but I hated her because in the predicament I got into it. Kev know. So I know exactly what y'all talking about. Probably even more to a different perspective that y'all even looking at it as. But I'm a love at the end of the day because I was there for a reason. And I loved her for a reason. That's one thing I do remember. And I think memory is the main thing. It's important. It's to have memory. And memory or in conscious why you was there in the first place. So that person made you feel some type of way. But anyways, that don't go to show. And this is when I start talking to the king and start talking loud. It's for y'all young kings, don't allow, you gotta have self-respect. So I may love a shorty and hate at the same time, and I still want to be with her, but it all goes to show how we ended up. How did we break up? Now, if it has to go to show that there was some type of self-respect within myself because I take accountability in things, I don't like to blame everybody for everything. I first blame myself before I blame the next person. So if I gotta hold myself accountable on certain things, then I'm gonna hold myself accountable. So at the end of the day, we grown, we make decisions. If you pick that person, you pick that person for a reason. That's why I only had 2 relationships. Everybody's been in 10 and 20. Cool. Y'all like dying and bopping. And for all that, I'm not playing titles. I'm saying, yo, you my fuck buddy, and that's it. I can't tell you that I can't tell you I got more than 2 relationships. I'm gonna tell you my fuck buddy. And guess what? Not to brag and not to boast, but there's been women that's been down with that shit. Because at the end of the day, when you a real nigga, you really show what it is, what you want. And the real, so this is the next version of this. This is why I'm answering the next question. It's because how I cope in a hardship like that. So I got my heart broken, cool, love and hate the person, is that you just gotta stay focused. Because whatever it is you can't give yourself, you can't give it to the next person. So you gotta focus on yourself. That's it.
I agree with mostly what you were
Now
saying.
he asked for playing that. I'm spending some real
So
shit.
I
I agree with
fucking
mostly what you
But
were
screaming.
ain't
saying.
that some real shit? Because
I just feel like though,
because this is why I'm talking to the young kids. So a lot of niggas like you, Derek said, these niggas be emotional, all that. Nigga,
They
focus
should
on
have never let
yourself.
me
If
find out.
anything, you should have deserved to got left because you wasn't in the position you should have been.
He
You know
gonna
what I'm
repeat the
saying?
same
You
shit
slacking in
about
life.
8 times.
that happens too. Some people
By the
just ain't.
7th time of you repeating the same point, I'm gonna just start playing the music.
This nigga is
Nah, you
dumb.
a hate. You
No.
my biggest fan.
No, I can't.
But you
Yo, as
can't
soon
tell me
as
that
I
I don't make
heard
no
that, as
sense,
soon as I
even though
heard
I
that shit, I said,
ramble.
"Oh, this nigga an
You
asshole."
can't tell me I don't make sense. Derek, I make sense or not. You older.
Nah, you did.
Yeah.
Look,
People hate one thing. That's why I can't be a priest because if people gonna hate on the real facts, you gotta say.
Oh
But when
shit.
I heard the music in the background, I
I just
swear
feel
I
like
thought
though
of the
sometimes,
Grammys and that
sometimes
fucking. You saw that fucking Dave Chappelle skit when he was like, "Yo, wrap that shit up, B."
I started doing. I'm gonna start doing him like the Grammys do.
Cut off the
I'm
mic.
crying.
The
But
Grammys
I'm
start
sorry,
playing the
Derek. You
music
were
in the
saying
middle of
something.
the long ass speech. Yeah, get off the stage.
Your
We got
time is up.
yeah, Burger
Niggas
King
hate when you tell
commercial.
the truth. That's why.
It's time for the Burger King
It's
commercial.
I
facts.
want to thank God. I want to thank the
It's
producers.
facts
I
because
want to
if you
thank.
look at if you ask every person
My
that's been in a
kids, my
relationship
baby
and be like,
mama.
"Oh, your ex," they gonna say that they not gonna they're not gonna hold themselves accountable. They're gonna blame the person, the next person, the last person. How
I
about that?
mean, that's also played upon perspective too, because some people have wide perspectives and other people have
Broad.
um,
Yeah.
broad perspectives, where other people's perspective are taken into account with their own. That being said, I don't say that it's much different for men than women. I feel like once a woman is done, she has tallied up many different aspects as to why it's over.
It's harder
So
for men
once, like if
at
it's
the
a
end.
breakup where it's like I don't want to be with this person, that doesn't mean she don't love you, or whatever the case may be. It's just more so I can't deal with this because of this, that, and the third. And then that breakup is clean because I've done all I could do for this
Yeah,
relationship. So
but
I don't care about moving on.
there's a lot of manipulative women though. They'll make it seem like, oh yeah, you ain't do this, and now you've been doing it the
Oh
whole
yeah, of
time, and
course,
next
of
thing you
course.
know,
You get that.
they're trying to exit
I'm
out
not
because they
saying
got
that
next.
there's
I've met
manipulative
choosy women
people.
out there.
There's manipulative people on both sides, male and fucking female. We're not gonna talk about that. I'm just saying I asked for your perspective as a man versus a woman. And I think that the breakup process is different because a woman is more emotional, so she's dealt with those emotions by the time it leads to a breakup.
I think women check out faster than men though. Like when a
Yeah,
woman check out,
exactly.
it's before she actually break up with you. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like she
Exactly.
already done
They
moved on.
mentally check out.
She already moved
Yeah.
on mentally.
I'm not gonna lie, women. This is a fact. Women lies twice as
And
much as men,
physically.
and women have a backup bone. They have a list. They have a roster. That's a fact. They be having their choices. They be having their options long before. They be having their mind decided long before. Because
This is what I don't like.
I think they always have a second plan. There's always a plan B. If you a woman could be happy with a nigga, they gonna have a plan B. That's how I look at it.
I don't agree. And sometimes, this is not a dig, but sometimes I feel like you take your personal experiences and apply them to these questions rather than thinking of them as a general and an overview. And I don't know why it's
100%
why it's
right.
Because I could give you a general. I could give you a. Nah, that's fine. That's a gun.
fuck it. Okay.
I could give you a
I
general
said it wasn't a
overview.
dig and you don't play the
I
fucking
I could give
shot.
you a general overview that I know nothing about. I grew around women. I've seen statistics. I've seen perspective. I've seen. I don't know. I mean, that's just the perspective I'm gonna give out.
Because
That's
whenever
it.
we go to relationships, you mention that one girl, and like, oh, Kev knows what happens. Like, that's the only thing that you have to reference. So that's
That's
why
my
I say
experience.
that.
That's all I know. Because
I get what she's saying though.
I can only claim two women, but I've
So
been with several women that still had their options, and I was one of them. So that's where I'm at.
you compared every woman that you've ever encountered after Shorty to the same standard. So of course you're gonna find similarities. Of course you're gonna find shit that you don't fucking like, and to prove, oh, why this is why I can't be in a relationship because you like the last Shorty. You sound
Yeah,
like
but L also has experienced
But I'm about
180
to,
other bitches on the side.
but she also probably saying too because you only had two like real relationships. Your experience with relationships ain't as varied. Like you get what I'm saying versus maybe you being single or having your hoes on the side type shit. No.
because I feel like I don't
Yeah.
need that. I was in a relationship for 13 years. That's my little joke about why I don't like Leos. But
Right. Yeah, I
Look,
understand that,
I'm just,
let me
but you
I'm just.
can't
keep
judge all
talking on
Leos.
with the music.
Yeah, he
But you
did.
can't right. But you can't judge all Leos by him though. Is
I
all.
was gonna say I can't say that every man is the same. Of course I see similarities um in certain things, and those to me are red flags that I feel like I didn't pay attention to before. So that's me trying to protect my heart and protect my feelings by
Mm-hmm.
not going down the same road or ignoring the same red flags. So when you first get in a relationship and you all in love, you don't think about all of the things or the traumatic things that you've been through. But once you've been through multiple relationships, multiple people, that
Mm.
perspective kind of changes, and now you're more in defense mode
So you say
rather than
that.
just falling into it.
So you say that, but what if you know
Of course.
already all the pros and cons and you still choose to be with it? That's been my predicament for my two last relationships. That's why I speak the way I do. It's because I know but I still have faith. And I'm not, it gets deeper than that. But if all I'm gonna say is that you gotta have some type of reciprocation within your relationship. That's it.
That
Oh, that brings me to that just light bulb moment. I gotta question myself now.
Okay, Jimmy
light bulb.
Neutron, go ahead.
Shoot it, Pinky in the brain.
And I guess this is more for the guys than for Michaela. I'm trying to
Fuck you,
see.
don't leave me out.
If,
But you might have to you
I'm
might
trying to see if
go
there's a
on
spin.
a perspective. You know what I mean?
Well, the perspective for her would be a lot different than it would
From
be for.
ours.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
But
I would
we
assume.
left in motherfuckers.
I would
We
assume.
gonna do both sides, but go ahead.
What if you find the girl that has everything that you asked for, right? Or the majority of what you've asked for. Super fly,
You gotta keep it.
really good fucking. No, but hold on. There's a plot twist at them.
Go ahead, I'm hearing.
So you keep up with
She got
a
she
sex
got
drive
it
girl?
all.
Hell
She
yeah.
got all, and the energy's there, the connection's there. Y'all have a great time together. Y'all understand each other, all this shit, right?
Right.
Hold on.
Perfect. It's perfect, damn near. Okay.
I
Got
feel
it.
like I've been there, man. It's sad.
But
I feel like we've been there. But we
hold
were
on.
sadly mistaken.
Slow down.
Yeah, we were sadly mistaken.
Sadly.
God damn it, I've been
God,
here.
yo, let that man finish. Damn.
Go ahead.
Word. I always got something to say.
Yo, Derek was the one that said something. That's
Nah, it
I
was
just
your
crazy.
fault.
piggybacked off it. Go ahead.
But
Yeah, I
what?
can't pay you back.
What if you find that girl
Hmm.
and
What's the twist?
you
What
come to find out that in her past she had
she was
a
a man.
crazy ass whole face?
She said she was a man.
Yo, like that's what I'm trying to tell you.
At the Diddy
Been there. I've
parties?
been everywhere. I've been
Um,
around.
I mean, it depends, bro, because everybody has a past. So let's be clear on that. Like,
You gotta
you
accept that
can't
person.
always judge a person by their past, but at the same token, you do have to be aware of it, of course, because you were this person at one point in time, and you can possibly spin back to that person. But I feel like for me, it would be to draw on the line of: Are you still this person, or have you? I believe in second chances, and I believe people do change at different stages in
Can I
life.
argue with Derek?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but my I feel like
Let him
for me,
finish first.
it feel it would feel like for me, it depends on, are you still that same person or not? If I feel like you're still the same or have a lot of that
That's
still in you
true.
from your past, then I'm probably gonna deviate from you because I don't want that toxic person you was or that whole person you were, whatever the fuck the case may be, whatever it is. And if I feel like you've changed, I can't judge you off your past, but I am aware of it
I'm
because
surprised he's saying this much.
you can
I'm
motherfucking
surprised too.
slip back into
For an old guy to say this much, because I'm gonna tell you what I thought he was gonna
Yo,
say.
go ahead. Yo, y'all dumb. Go
I
ahead.
thought you was gonna say if you ain't go through a whole phase, you're not dealing with me.
Yo, this nigga is
I'm
funny.
swear to God, bro. I asked every chick, you went through your whole phase
No,
already?
but I
What's
don't think
that?
y'all understand. I don't think y'all understand the whole phase that I'm referring to. I'm talking about not
You
just the
speaking
whole phase. Everybody I feel has a whole phase.
everybody, of course.
I'm saying
No, you don't. I know what you're
a
talking
whole
about,
phase
though.
that's like
Yeah,
crazy. Like you
whole
did
shit. I know what
that,
you're talking about.
I feel like I
one of
mean,
them shits.
if she was that outside though, Kev, I mean,
But you
ag-
don't know until
I'm sorry, Derek. I've been there. Damn, that's sad. I can't.
you've
again,
gotten you gotten to
again,
know the girl. You've been around her, and you don't
You
know.
gotta really not be an insecure ass nigga.
I
Yeah.
don't think
And
I
boom.
cuffed one that was outside like that before,
I
bro.
mean,
But at the end of the
insecure.
day, I feel like if that was the case and it happened to me, it's one or two things, bro. Like first, how off you are her. I mean, how big on you
Damn,
on her are you? Like,
this is a
you really,
disappointment hearing
you
from
You're
you,
really like.
big.
bro.
You're bigger on her than anybody
This is
before.
a
Okay,
disappointment
Kind of
hearing
vibe.
from
you
you,
you
bro.
you really feeling this chick. Okay, cool. And now you find out that she was a super bird in the past. She was like superhead in the
She
past.
might have told you.
Okay, cool. All right,
You
boom.
ain't have
But wait,
to.
wait. One question then. When did she tell me? From the beginning, or did she tell me after I'm liking you?
How about mid?
After yeah, midway.
All right. So, but I'm
She
I'm
start. She
start.
start. She start feeling more.
But
Like
Let's say
she
y'all
could
been in the
trust you
talking
and
stage for
shit.
like 8 months, and you thinking about moving out because you think she's the one, and now it's midway there, and it's like, all right, now she's telling you this 3 months
okay,
before moving in.
okay.
Or you don't
That's
even gotta get in there. Like maybe the relationship isn't really established yet, but you now have to come to the crossroads of, yo, do I want to continue?
So that's even better. She didn't even have
No.
to tell you.
well. I feel like at that point you really like her, so you answered that question for me. You feeling her, you want her, you want to be with her.
Right.
But at the end of the day, she has a very fucked up
Very
past, very fucked up track record,
Yes.
right? So for me, damn it, bro. I'm big on reputation, and I have a reputation.
You
So,
said too much
but
already. I'm
but
disappointed.
listen, cause I'm real, my nigga.
Yeah,
Like, listen,
I listen to
me and you two different people, so you gonna feel the way you feel. I'm
I'm
gonna feel.
disappointed,
But what I'm
Eric. I
saying
don't
is,
agree with you.
for me, I feel like
I haven't
that's
agreed
gonna
with
be
you all
hard to
day.
overlook, sir, because you was really outside, my nigga. Like, it's not
I
to say
was.
that you couldn't have changed, but like, how easy could it be for you to slip back into that realm or into that lifestyle or that mind state? You get what I'm saying?
But it
And
makes it easier. Let me tell
if
you.
if I was gonna really take this shit seriously, bitch, we
Let me
gotta
tell
move.
you. Let
We
me
can't
tell
live
you.
around here
All right,
doing what the
Derek.
fuck you
Let
did,
me
bitch. We
tell
gotta
you
move to
though.
Georgia
Would
now.
you,
Yeah,
It's my bed.
I don't know what to say to that one because, like you said, it don't apply to me.
Yeah, because I feel like
Yeah, it's a little different.
I don't
If
know
if
what
a nigga had a
the version
if a
of
nigga
that for
had
the
a big
female would be.
yeah, if a nigga had a bad track record, I don't know. Is
I
it
don't
the
think women really give a fuck like that.
yeah about your body count like men do about women's? I think yeah, it's probably not the same. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to even consider that, bitch, we gotta move. Like we can't be living around.
Oh,
That's pride, though.
I'm a Leo. I
yeah.
say I
That
accept it.
pride is a motherfucker.
I fall on my sword. I'm with it.
Pride is the devil.
It sure is.
I think
Sit
it
right
got a
next.
hold
He,
on me.
he's sitting right next to me. Say hi. Talk. My son. Go ahead. I mean,
Well,
I just feel like yeah, bro. That's it's a lot you gotta explain and deal with, my nigga. I'm not that talkative, B.
yeah.
That's all.
I don't know where I fall on that.
Again, it's not to say that people can't change, but it's just like, bro, if I accept this, we gotta move. I ain't trying to be explaining this shit, bro. Like, we gonna have to go to a different state or some shit. Nobody know your ass and your track record. I don't know. Like, what the fuck? Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Y'all niggas rambling. Get off this shit, yo.
That's where I fall with it. That's where I fall with it, man.
Yeah.
All
Me
right.
and my
That's right.
homegirl got this shit that we do. We be on the phone talking and shit for hours. And then we get to the point where I feel like conversation is being forced. Like, oh, so how's your job? Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your job.
Yeah, you stupid word,
And
right?
yo, I ain't got shit else to talk about. I'll talk to you later.
Right. It's getting redundant. I'll hit you back. Nah, but that's where I stand on it, man. Fuck it. Like, everybody had their opinion. I don't know.
Well,
OC,
I
you
ain't
ain't.
got shit.
All right. Well, I
You look
guess.
like
And I
shit.
don't give a fuck about your job, so.
guess I guess this is a wrap up, right? I don't give a fuck about nobody's job.
Yo, dead ass. And I
I
don't
don't,
talk about that shit on
I
my
don't,
day off. The fuck?
I don't give a fuck about my own job. You think I give a fuck about your job? Fuck what I
Talk
care
about
about
this
your
shit on my day off, bitch. I don't want to think about that place.
I came back just in time. I'll let y'all go, man. Stay safe. Have fun. Happy Sunday.
Take it easy.
Hope y'all have a great rest of your week.
Yeah,
Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
134.
everybody enjoy their week. Yeah,
Yeah.
which too much.
Especially Leo Cohen,
Especially.
greatest executive of all time.
Right,
Get them numbers up, baby. Get them
Sub-
numbers up.
right,
subscribe or eat a dick as always.
As always.
right.
Have a
Enjoy the
week.
rest of y'all weekend and y'all
Giggity giggity. Go ahead and say it one more time.
giggity giggity. I already know.
And
Moto
then
moto.
we're gonna have a wolf at the end. Go woo. That'll be
One.
On everybody.